done. I wish you knew how much I wished it was different. There's a fire we should put out, but all I know is how to fall back into you. Oh, I wanna see you. Now I'm ready to be hurt again. I'll end up in your lap while you pull me closer to your chest. I see it in your eyes that you are ready to be hurt again, like nothing ever crashed. This is the best it ever gets. I see it in your eyes that we will get hurt again. We will get hurt again. I said put us on hold, let us stop for a minute. I'm done with running. I've always known that if we stop running, that will be done. I wish you knew how much I wished it was different. There's a fire we should put out, but all I know is how to fall back into you. Oh, I wanna see you. Now I'm ready to be hurt again. I'll end up in your lap while you pull me closer to your chest. I see it in your eyes that you are ready to be hurt again, like nothing ever crashed. This is the best it ever gets. I see it in your eyes that we will get hurt again. That we will get hurt again. I could feel it in my bones. There was something going on, that shade of doubt hanging around that old. 'Cause darling, there is nothing right when all you seem to do is lie. Those days are gone. I'm walking tall while you're alone. When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things you took from me, I know that I am so much better, better. When I look at what I've done now that we're apart, when I look at what I've won, I've come so far. I know I'm so much better. Baby, you don't belong. Your love was cold, be shaken but not stirred. Just a lesson that I've learned. And so it goes, tables turn, you're on your own. When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things you took from me, I know that I am so much better, better. When I look at what I've done now that we're apart, when I look at what I've won, I've come so far. I know I'm so much better off. Baby, you don't belong.
Laying on my bedroom floor, staring up at the ceiling. You got me paralyzed. No, not a single medication could kill all this pain I'm feeling. I'm barely getting by. So I get a little drunk and I text you, baby, wondering if you're home, 'cause I need someone right now. And I'm a little numb from the love you gave me. I've been sleeping alone, can't get you off my mind. Just let me hold you tight until we fade away, yeah, fade away. Oh, just let me love you like we'll never fade away, yeah, fade away. Just let me hold you. I've been hanging by the phone, waiting for you to call me, 'cause you never call me back. Nah, guess you don't feel the same way I've been feeling about you, babe. But I don't want for you to leave. So I get a little drunk and I text you, baby, wondering if you're home, 'cause I need someone right now. And I'm a little numb from the love you gave me. I've been sleeping alone, can't get you off my mind. Just let me hold you tight until we fade away, yeah, fade away. Oh, just let me love you like we'll never fade away, yeah, fade away. Just let me hold you. Just let me hold you. So I get a little drunk and I text you, baby, wondering if you're home, 'cause I need someone right now. Just let me hold you tight until we fade away, yeah, fade away. Oh, just let me love you like we'll never fade away, yeah, fade away. Just let me hold you. Just let me hold you. Just let me hold you. that I would fall for someone like you. An uptown girl without a single care in the whole wide world. But I don't wanna run away from you, 'cause baby I am done hiding my love for you. So please won't you run away with me, 'cause you can't control who you fall for. No. When the world is asleep, then we can be a secret life that we share with the stars and the moonlight. And when the morning comes with a brand new day, then we have to pretend that we don't know each other. But I don't wanna run away from you, 'cause baby I am done hiding my love for you. So please won't you run away with me, 'cause you can't control who you fall for. Because you can't control who you fall for.
From the start, it was only tears. From the start, there was no you and me.
All right, let's get this started. 2 days in a row, no stream. I was a bit tired and busy as well. You may have read that in this Discord. Work was taxing, but for today, I feel ready and able. Even the twins are not home right now. My wife went for a walk, and well, she said walk. I know she's gonna go shopping, so there's that. But there's a chance that when she comes back, I may have to kind of bail for 2 or 3 minutes to help her getting the little ones inside. It's kind of cold these days in Switzerland. It's like almost 0 Celsius at nights, and during the day it's not much warmer. It's getting even colder, I hear. So we'll see how that is gonna work. No snow so far though, where I live, which I really do appreciate. Before we dive into the content, let's say hi to all of you who spoke up since the stream was on. Fonsui was first, even before the stream was on, actually. And he is a streamer too. Well, he is very known in the community. Drop a follow, you might catch a stream in the future. Then there is Grasnov, Choice Blossoms, Quinny. We have Harmin, Alien, Russell, Melly, Sonda, Posten, Gizmeister, Flex, Rada, Shaya, Boogie King, William Stark, Emotional Reserve, Mimax, Alec Nurmers, Milligoreng, With Love Marvin, Rido Strike, JC Kirk, Line Court, and there's Joachim entering the room. Greetings, everybody. So this content today is again, I was about to say stolen from Fonsui, but that would be wrong, because Fonsui, you know, is the guy who suggests things, and some things I liked and I picked them up, and I even got a fit from him, which I probably destroyed by modifying it, but we'll see. The idea is, or I really like the base idea, which is running highsec anomalies in order to spawn 4 out of 10s, which are pretty good money once in a while, right? And then run these 4 out of 10s. Meanwhile, you're running, you know, all the refuge things, the hideaways, I believe are called. You're also scanning all the signatures, and you know, once in a while you will even find a 4 out of 10 right away. This is called a scout outpost, just, you know, as a normal signature. So you run that as well. Thing is, there's one thing that is kind of annoying. Probably a lot of you already experienced that. You may get some of these escalations in low sec, and that is exactly where Fonsui kind of found the solution. He says, hey, let's do this stuff in a Stratios, because we can fit that thing obviously with a covered cloak, and we can also make sure you could kind of gate crash and or bail if there is any gate situation in low sec. And then the thing is, these escalations in low sec, they're, you know, spawn for you, so you will have an indication that somebody is trying to catch you. As long as you do not see combat probes honing in on your position, you can just be chill and run your escalation like there is no trouble. So the Stratios is kind of the compromise if you want to just use one ship to do these things in low sec as well, plus, you know, all the anomalies in high sec. So the idea here is one ship does it all, basically. Now Fonsui came up with a fit. He gave it to me yesterday or the day before, and I felt a little, how do I put that, not very agile. I mean, the ship was fast, that's for sure, but I didn't feel agile enough, so I did a little take on this, my own. And let's have a quick look at the fit, and then we will undock and start actually running escalations. I was testing the fit yesterday in the anomalies, high sec anomalies. Fonsui had a very nice path to go through, kind of high sec and not hitting a system twice, and really have a, was that 23-24 jump route, and you would just, you know, go along this route and do everything which is not occupied by other ships. Obviously, Dante Camarios, you can use other ships to kind of optimize the farming in high sec, but then again, the 4 out of 10s in a Jackdaw are kind of, in low sec, are kind of shaky, you know, it's easier for you to get caught. That's why the Stratios comes in here. Hello, Secret Agent. Good afternoon. Now let's see how quick or how good this ship holds up. The thing is, I do not know how the ship is gonna perform in the 4 out of 10. Currently, I have a feeling like I'm over tanked, and the ship still costs 313 million ISK, which I feel we can downgrade as soon as we know how much tank we really need. Because for what we are going to do, all we need is kinetic damage resistance, and currently I have 87, which is quite a lot. I'm using a large shield booster. I get, I don't know, how much is this? 87, wait, let me calculate how much EHP a second I get with this pretty quickly. So 69 times divided by 0.13. No, that didn't work. Let's try again. 69 divided by 0.13. that is 530 EHP a second on kinetic resistance, which sounds, well, is a lot. I'm not sure I need that. And then the other thing I did to Fonsui's fit was I made it a sick tank. So he went for like a 100 MN fitting, which personally I'm not really a fan of. 100 MN in cruisers, that feels like a VNI, which no longer works really. So we don't. No thermal resists, Chelm. The thing is, if you are kind of working against Guristas, there is very little thermal involved. Sometimes there is sentries, or not sentries, this kind of missile stations which might do this. But we are a really good sick tank here with this ship. Look at this. The ship here is gonna go 800 meters a second cold. We do not hurt our signature. It's still a cruiser size. We don't have any shield. Rigs in here. In fact, let's have a quick look at how the fit works. So in the mid slots, we obviously try to protect ourselves against kinetic damage with Pitham 8 type deflection amplifiers. We have a large shield booster to, you know, fix whatever shield gets hurt. What I learned yesterday is I don't have to turn on the shield booster once running Refuge sites as well as hideaways. There's just no need for that. Then we have the afterburner, which is part of the sick tanking. It's a Federation one to get a little bit more speed. It's probably an overkill as well. We will downsize that one when we see this is necessary. To drive the whole thing, we are having a large compact battery. We are just stable enough to not run out of things out of juice when we just keep everything running. In the lows, we got 3 drone damage amplifiers, 2 nanofiber internal structures, and here's the thing. The reason for these is the align time. So if my prop mod is off, we have a sub 3 second align, which is going to help us to not get caught in low sec. If we have to go to low sec to run 4 out of 10 escalations we spawned, this one is a really low align time. It's going to be super fast. I'm using nanofibers for a reason, not so I don't want to use the how's it called, inertia stabilizers. I'm using the nanofibers because they are also providing more speed to my ship. Therefore, my sick tanking is going to be even more efficient. And then, well, let's have a look at the highs. They're kind of obvious. We need a probe launcher. I think I opted for the Sisters one because I had a CPU problem. So, Sister core probe launcher, and covered ops cloaking device, obviously. This here, Fonsui kind of put in his fit, and I didn't remove it yet. I kind of like the fact that I have a shitload of targets when I put these on, although they are not working for me. Even if I turn them on, they do not lock up anything. I don't know, something's wrong. Maybe we'll figure out what. There is also a drone link augmenter. For the sights, I do not think this is necessary, but, well, it's there. We had to put something in that high slot, right? I mean, maybe we can remove these and add guns, but it just makes the fit more like work to run, right? Okay, and in the rigs section, we have capacitor control circuit, Tech 2, Tech 1 to get our capacitor stable, plus an auxiliary thruster, which gives us even a bit more speed if we, it gives us like 32 meters a second, which is going to help with sick tanking. So let's get started. Let's undock this ship. I would say every time we get a good drop in terms of loot, which let's say is we are aiming low. Let's say 20 million plus is a good drop because it's high sec stuff. We might even encounter 300 million drops. That is totally possible with the 4 out of 10s. And yeah, every time that happens, we will get a nice giveaway. Russell says you have to get aggressed as long as you're a yellow box. I believe they will not lock anything. It did not do a thing at all, Russell. I tested this like 90 minutes yesterday. I collected 3 escalations, which I'm going to run on stream today, plus, you know, some sites. But these auto targeting things never did anything. Maybe it has to do with my overview settings, but that's the only thing I can kind of come up with. I have 0 clue. Okay, so why would we even do highsec anomalies? Let me quickly explain that part. You do highsec anomalies to spawn escalations. The highsec anomalies themselves sometimes have like a faction rat or commander rat, or however you want to call it, which may drop something interesting, but it's not going to be really hilarious. But that's not why we're running this. We're running this in order to get escalations, and specifically what we are looking for with this ship is 4 out of 10 escalations in terms of Guristas space. This is going to be Guristas scout outposts, and they can drop the 300 million plus C-type invulnerability modules. So we want to have a shit ton of these, run these, and hopefully be lucky and get quite a nice payout. And in order to get these, you can scan them directly. Sometimes they are available as a signature in space, so you don't have to get the escalation. You can just run it that way. They're kind of rare though. In order to get these, you are running Refuge sites as well as hideaways. Hideaways are super quick, Refuge are kind of quick. These sites themselves, we'll see how quick they are in this boat. Let's get started. I luckily have an escalation, just one jump from where I'm docked. Let's run this first, the escalation, to see if we can kind of downgrade or do something to the ship in order to make it more efficient. And then we will go to the further away escalations. On the way there, we will also run all the anomalies involved and maybe scan down another 4 out of 10 and find ourselves some juicy modules. Let's undock. Fonsui made a 65 jump route with no doubling back. That is all highsec Guristas systems. He shared that route to me. Fonsui, feel free to share it on stream. I do understand if you don't wanna. I'm not gonna. Hello Amar, greetings to you. You need to get the Dread Gurista spawn in the anomalies, you mean, Russell? For the special loot, that is correct. Yeah, a Dread Guristas. I call them faction spawn. It's probably wrong. Is it a faction spawn, or do we just call this Dread Guristas spawn? We probably just call this Dread Guristas, right? Emotionally Serpentis boy. Do Serpentis also have something similar in terms of sites? Like, I mean, they have a 4 out of 10, obviously, but do they also drop something decent? I don't think a Serpentis site can drop a pith something, right? Shouldn't be possible. Fonsui says, yeah, they dropped something. I have a spreadsheet. Let me share it. Cheers. Welcome to Eve. We do have spreadsheets. Now, I'm already in the system with the 4 out of 10 escalation. This is kind of the check for this fit in terms of, well, you know, DPS plus tank. If we can easily tank this, I intend to do the following. Let me quickly tell you what I don't like about the fit. So if I'm using the bigger drones, they are having a hard time hitting smaller stuff, and I don't have any free mid slots here to add an omnidirectional, for example. Also, I don't like that my heavy drones obviously are not super fast, so it takes time, you know, for them to get to places and shoot things. Therefore, I don't even know how the module is called. There's a module which makes your drones faster. Let me check. Drone navigation computer? Yeah, that's probably it. So I would love to fit a drone navigation computer, because it could be cool. I think we can also speed up drones in the rigs. We'll see what we can do in that regard. So this stream is kind of about showing you what you can get in terms of escalations, maybe in terms of loot, and I also want to min-max that setup. Fonsui basically started. I'm gonna min-max it for me though, the way I like to run the sites. And we're not going to mutaplasmid anything, Fonsui. Just want to be clear on that. Cheers, everybody. So Corelli armor stuff is also good. Fonsui knows how I feel about mutaplasmids. I just don't like them for the only fact that it's kind of hard for you to reproduce what I'm doing here. So exclamation mark fit is pointing to what I'm running right now, and it is easily reproducible because I don't use any kind of weird stuff which has been mutaplasmid. I should have warped that 10 here to that gate because now I'm bumping. Hello Merix, Harry Pap, greetings to you. You bricked the Federation medium shield yesterday. Ouch, that sucks. Okay, I'm gonna board the warp here. I need to get a little bit of distance. So we take away something already. If you are warping to the scout outposts, just warp at 10, not at 0, because it's not gonna be fun. So it is a serious break you did there. I see. So let's have a look how a scout outpost looks like. This is something you can scan down. It's kind of rare. And you will get as escalations from refuge sites as well as hideaways. Now let's see. There's a shitload of thing. I kind of intend to just go here and do sick tanking. You know, this is supposed to be a lazy fit. Afterburner on, I just enter an orbit 1000 over there. And I feel like, I don't know. Let's just kill all the small things first, shall we? I don't know which ones are kind of important or dangerous or whatnot. I will use my Kildari Navy Vespas because they will probably have a nice application, as well as they have a bit more tank. And I think I want to spread my damage a little bit to make sure I'm not having a lot of overkill here. And yeah, just be more efficient than, you know, sending all the drones to the same target. Yeah, I think they're doing a good job already. Even a single drone is kind of really messing with these guys. Now, I also let them run wild a little bit now. Drones are on aggressive and they are just shooting things on their own. I don't really have to control this. Maybe I'd even want to get the focus fire option unchecked. See if they kind of spread a bit better. That could increase my speed. I really hope they will stay on the frigates for now. Because for the cruisers, I'm going to run the heavy drones. Oh, I kind of may want to turn on my shield booster there for a sec. Hello, Curly. Good afternoon. So, lots of targets locked up thanks to the auto targeting systems, which are using only very little CPU and power grid. The officer will have some loot, that is correct. So I think, did the officer already die? No, there's a cruiser called Guristas Scout Officer. That guy has a token. I think it's 600,000 or 800,000 discs, something like that. It's not, you know, it's not hilarious, but if you are, that guy's nearby, so we will just pick up whatever he has. The rest of the loot, I think, is kind of a waste of time. I'm going for it in the scout outpost. I mean, I do have time to pick this up, right? I could. Should I? I don't know. Nah, I won't. So the officer can also drop a Dread Guristas mod. I didn't know that. Hello, Maheki. Greetings to you. How's it going? No MTU because the loot here is totally a waste of time. I did collect the loot yesterday over 90 minutes, and I found 7 million ESC of loot. Nah. It's not worth the clickery, I believe. I mean, sometimes, you know, right now I feel a little bored, right? I don't have to do anything. My drones are kind of killing stuff, and I'm just sitting here and, you know, looking pretty. No, not, but you get the idea. So I could, instead of just doing drone micromanagement, maybe I could pick up loot. I could double-click a container here. Let's do that. Let's double-click a container. You can see the tank here is completely sufficient. And I feel I'm totally over-tanked. This is all not necessary. Or not necessary in that magnitude here, what I'm doing in terms of tank. Alright, let's kill these frigates, and then I want to switch to the bigger drones to remove the rest of the cruisers. At least that's kind of the plan. I wish there... Okay, so we got the 7th tier's Overseer personal effects. That's the Scout Outpost loot plus a carbide, whatever gun we don't really care about. I don't think I should stop with this ship because I'm a sick tank, but you know, most of the stuff is already dead, so there's that. Let's kill the plunderer here with the small drones, and then I will go and get my Tech 2s to hit the cruisers. Hello, Cat McCavity. Greetings to you. Where was I? Launching drones. You could obviously bring salvagers, I just realized. If I don't want to have all the targeting things, you know, I have a lot of time on my hands here. We could bring salvagers if our CPU allows that. Let's try Kildari Navy Wasps here first for the, you know, tracking. And I want to go to the gate for now and wait there. I want to see how fast these Gilas here now go down, kind of. With the big drones. The thing is, the big drones are slow, right? So we have to wait for them to be there. They are currently still approaching, as you can see. But we'll be there soon. There's our little... Oh man, they look so... They almost look like Minmatar drones, right? or as crappy as. There we go. Qatari drones look so bad. Shit. Okay, let's go back to our ship, because that one looks cool. Hey Absudus, greetings. Guys, Absudus is a streamer too. Make sure to drop that a follow and check his content. If I miss doing shoutouts, guys, feel free to let me know that you are in the streaming industry as well. Thanks for checking on that video I uploaded yesterday on YouTube. So far it performed best in terms of the first 24 hours. In terms of views, you know, after uploading it, that was pretty fun to see there. I'm, you know, in terms of YouTube followers, they're called subscribers there, just to be different from Twitch, I guess. I'm not kind of, I can't opt in for the monetization yet, but in terms of watched hours, we're super close, so that's amazing. Thanks for the support there. And if you have any suggestions how we can make the content there better, feel free to let me know. There's a Discord, you can always have your feedback put, and I will do my best to address it. Absudus always saying, nah, don't follow me, stay here, better content. I mean, you're streaming at completely different times, Absudus, so I don't see the problem. You stream like very late. Usually I'm already in the bed when I see Absudus stream starting. Well, nowadays I'm actually up later in the evening. My kind of daily schedule changed quite a bit thanks to the twins, right? So I'm up late and I sleep a bit longer in the morning and get paid a bit less at work because I work less. But I think it's worth it. To have more time with your little ones is totally worth it. I mean, otherwise you would probably kind of pay somebody to be with your children, right? What sense does that make? you earn money so you can give it to somebody else who takes care of your children. Don't get that part. Cheers. Yeah, Cat McCavity, we have twins since October. It has been quite a ride so far. Alright, so we are done with station number 1, and this is pretty much the work for these sites here, for the 4 out of 10s, because all we do in the next stage is we lock up one target, we shoot that thing dead, and we loot it. That's the plan. Now I'm waiting again for the drones to come in, and you can already see why I want to have a module that speeds up my drones, because it's just a pain in the ass to wait for these guys here now. Christ. Okay, they're back now, finally. Let's go to the second stage. And this one is super easy. There's going to be a kind of a satellite dish structure, and we kill this for loot. Absudus stream is also thought to help people fall asleep. There we go, Absudus. That's a good thing. Maybe I can try this with my little girls. Alright, orbit of this telescope, and since we're a drone boat, we technically are in range already. I'm gonna go with Tech 2 drones here. I wonder what's gonna happen in terms of aggro. Maybe I will have to pull them again if they get too much love from all this small stuff, at least. I'm actually worried I might lose a wasp here because they will target it. I mean, I'm gonna be close to pull them in. I'm 30 kilometers away only from the telescope, and as you can see, 800 meters a second is quite fast. The drones just started hurting the telescope, and I guess these guys will be starting to get mad now, or not, or I don't know. Are they locking up my drones? Or are they like, I don't give a shit about this telescope? Well, I got some on my drones already. Question is, do I have to pull them before the telescope goes down? Wasps are kind of shield tanks, so yeah, let's... Oof. Shit. Don't die on me. Do not do... Oh, that was close. Holy shit, that was... that was close. Oh, sorry. That is Brian. Brian made it. Barely, but he made it. Maybe I want to use Kaldari Navy Wasps here to have double the tank. Let's do this. Okay. So I want my drones to be faster. That's going to help with survivability, and also they will apply damage sooner. Yeah, that's going to help. If I can reduce tank... Oh, you know what? Can I offline one of these? I will... Okay, once I got the loot, I'll just orbit something and check if I can offline one of the passive resists. If that's a thing, I have a free mid slot. Okay, let's see what the loot is. Life of Brian is over. No, he barely... He just made it. He just made it. Alright, which one is the loot I want to pick up? Oh shit, my drones are still fighting. This one? Oh no, this is locked because I didn't kill everything, but I'm not here for this one. I want to have the other loot, kind of. Wait, I'm double-clicking the wrong thingy, am I? Okay, we got shit loot, 1.5 million. That sucks. Alright, now I want to find out if... let's go into an orbit here. If we can, in fact, get away with this when we have less resistances. Can I offline this? I just did. Okay. Apparently. It's that easy. Is the tank holding? Because that's the worst case scenario here. The first stage is, I think, a bit easier on you because you get less cruisers, at least a bit. There's no cannons and whatnot. Greetings, Roadrunner. It looks a bit harsh. The thing is, I mean, we can replace one of these passives with an active, which gives us maybe a little bit more. I'm not sure. I mean, it's a bit on the tight end here, I would say. Okay, I think that's enough data. It hurts a bit, but it's not like it will kill me. I would have time to bail. Time enough to bail. Okay, my drones are in. Let's move on. Thanks a lot for the 13th months there, Olaf, in the house. That's a lot of months indeed. Thanks for the support, Olaf. Welcome again to the sub club. How are you doing, Olaf? Good afternoon. Okay, so well, we know that 74 kinetic resistance isn't ideal. How much can we get if there's an active mod? Actually, wait, I want to... Oh, I can't turn this on right now. I will turn it on the way, eventually. It is morning for you, Gizmeister. It's kind of... What time is it here? 3:30 p.m. on my end. Okay, now I'm on the way to the next escalation, and while I do that, I kind of want to use the time... Oh, 1 second. I want to stay in highsec for now. Yeah, let's stay in highsec for the travel part of it. We will go to lowsec to run sites, but not to travel. I have the same amount of chumps in highsec. Not sure why it would route me through low in that situation there. Okay, so I need this. There's a Guristas Refuge thingy thing. Let's go and run that one, because that can potentially spawn another escalation. My day is fine, Olaf. Just finished a meeting before I started the stream. Now we are doing some quite accessible content. I think this is even good for new players. It may not give you as much ISK as you know, doing some hacking exploration that is, but you learn piloting and shooting and scanning down stuff, so that's not too bad. There's a Gila here, so let's move on. In fact, I want to launch my probes here and check out what these 2.6 are, because there could be a 4 out of 10 in the mix. I wanted to say something else, but I forgot. Okay, we have a data site and a wormhole, therefore I'll just move on. There's nothing in here anymore that concerns me. Yeah, meetings, boo, right, Olaf? No, it was okay, actually. It took half the time that was scheduled, so that's perfect. What's the fit? I guess you're talking about this fit here. Let me get this from there. So it is quite different from what Fonsui kind of suggested. I'm not sure what the 100 MN exactly is meant to achieve, or in what situation you would use that. Is that burn back the gate when caught, or maybe Fonsui, you can elaborate. Why did you put a 100 MN into that ship? You can see there is nothing in here. No anomaly, no signature, so I'll just go to the next gate. And thanks for the emotes unlocked by Olaf's sub there. So my intention again is to make this fit cheaper and more efficient. Wait, I want to turn on the resists again, just to have it, because I have it anyway, right? Why do you have two auto-targeting systems? It was in Fonsui's fit, and it's kind of nice if you can lock up a lot of targets, so there is a passive bonus these guys have, and that is you get +2 bonus to ships max targets when online. You don't even have to turn it on. As long as the module is fitted on your ship and it's not offline, you get +2 per module. So I got 4 more targets to work with, and the way I understand is if you run these modules at the end of a cycle, they will lock up something in, you know, in range, but it's not working for me. I have no clue why. Okay, we got the Refuge here again. Let's go. Let's see if I'm gonna be alone. So Fonsui said because when he was done building the ship, he had a slot for the prop mod and the 100 MN fit. He likes to be able to go fast, and he didn't care about maneuverability because he's a drone boat. That makes sense, kind of. Well, I see. Wow, that's quite a number of ships here already. Let's move on. That's the thing with highsec Guristas space. It's kind of populated. There is a thing you could do in order to maybe reduce the amount of competition. There are some like highsec islands between low-sec systems, and there's also one, at least one, for Guristas space, and you could roam around there and maybe meet a few less explorers. We may have a look at that later, actually. It is, yeah, it's common courtesy to move on. I never compete. This is a waste of time. Let's not compete. Let's just move on. Sit on the side and kill one rat. You get a chance to get the escalation when the site completes just for being there. Yeah, that's known to me, but I'm not like that. I don't do that. Because if that happens, the other guy doesn't get it. Or wait, no. I don't think multiple people can get the escalation. There's only one guy that can get the escalation, as far as I'm aware. Let's see what Fonsui has to say about that. Because then it's, for me, it feels like I'm gonna steal, you know, the escalations from others, and I just, you know, I hate that myself, so I don't do it. Fonsui is uncertain if it's multiple or single. The way I remember things is just one guy gets the escalation. The trigger is killing the final rat, but the escalation goes to somebody who is on grid line court. Okay, we have another refuge here and signatures, so I want to warp to the refuge, launch my probes, and check out what's here. Hello, Sikinos, good afternoon. Rada says as far as he knows, only the person who is doing the last kill gets the escalation. I have no, like, final evidence or something there. Oh wow. What? I'm looking at the overview and can anybody explain what's happening here? This is fascinating. Yeah, I don't know what this is, Roadrunner. This is a refuge site, and these are skiffs. 7 of them. What? They can't fly other ships, but they want the free SP? Yeah, maybe. Good, yeah, good point, actually. Good point. Holy shit. This is hilarious. Okay, let's move on. This is kind of disturbing though as well. This is really disturbing. Let's just go. I know the rats are a joke, but there were a few things I would expect in warping to these sites, but not 7 skiffs running them in a team. And you know, to get the skilling skill points, you can't. It's not enough if you're on grid. You have to actually be participating in killing stuff, as far as I remember. Miners are taking over the galaxy. They do. PvP skiffs. Skiffs. Why not? Okay, another refuge site. I don't have high hopes this one is gonna be available, but you know, let's just go there. So even the killing blow only line court. That's interesting. Oh well. Things you see in space. It's fascinating. There's a coveter. Like, you guys could actually be onto something. But you know what? I was here first, so I will not bail. The coveter just warped in. I consider this my site. I don't care if the guy moves or not. I'll just stay as well. I was first. Deal with it, coveter. This is not a mining site. Leave me alone. So my drones are working. As long as they're not AFK orcas, you appreciate it. There you go, Shanwatsu. Cheers. Here I'm kind of bored. I'm just picking up loot because I have time to do so while watching my drones dealing some damage here. Coveter is... I think he's on a killing spree or something. Everything else doesn't make any sense to me. There's nothing you can mine in here, I believe, even. That is a very interesting situation. He's probably pissed now because I'm killing things way faster than he possibly could. You need a tractor beam? Not really. I do have time to actually just, you know, go to all these wrecks while my drones are killing things. Oh, look at this. The VNI is here as well. You can see that these refuge sites, they're super easy, and they're the harder ones of the two you run for the escalations, right? Okay, now I'm done. I do not get that loot. I'll just align to the gate. Drones are in. Let's move off. No. Are you... Am I seriously... Wait, are they here because of the Veldspar? There is, actually. Rocks in here. Veldspar. Nice. Alright, lots of competition so far. I got another 7 jumps till my escalation, and we will then be a bit further away from Cheetah, so maybe gonna be a bit more quiet in space. I do hope I will get an escalation in low sec, so we can have a look at this part as well. I'm not certain if you can actually scan down 4 out of 10s in low, or if that's just something that happens in high sec. I do not know. Okay, what do we have? We got an emergent conduit and 1 SIG. I'm gonna warp to the next gate at 0 while quickly checking out what this SIG is about. So you can have a 4 out of 10s in low sec scanned, I see. Line Court asking, have you seen market prices for that stuff? Feldspar worth more than Arcanor or any of the nullsec ores? Wait, what? Really now? Hello, Stitchies. I'm not really into mining, I have no clue. Why would Veldspar be worth more? So in low sec we can find 1 out of 10 up to 6 out of 10s. Bizarre Monkey, thanks for that information there. That's interesting. We are talking, Marvin, we are talking about the naturally appearing 4 out of 10. So in high and low sec, you can find scout outposts just by scanning. They are not escalations, they also do exist as signatures. You can get them as an escalation. They will not be a signature, just your escalation bookmark. And they can also, appear as a signature. I found one yesterday. Yeah, in highsec, obviously. There was a lot of people there already. So there's that. So the top 4 ores are Mercoxid, Spodumane, Nice, and Veldspar indeed. Alright, interesting. Buffless, hello, greetings to you. Mine Veldspar, compress it, and sell the compressed ore. Fonso, maybe you want to post your Stratios fit as well. Or, I mean, I could post it as well, if you want me to, Fonso. Don't skip 10, says Kirby. They sometimes escalate to 5 out of 10 in highsec. The thing is, Kirby, they're gonna take much longer to run with this. So this fitting here is really meant to just kill, you know, these small sites which are super quick and then focus on running the 4 out of 10s. If you have a ship which is more capable in terms of, you know, doing DPS and stuff, or running the dens faster, I totally agree. But with this setup specifically, I wouldn't. Because it's not efficient. I need my probes to launch. There we go. Now, Refuge site is next while I scan these down. So Fonsui runs a Cinnaball to do these. Maybe, you know, we will even have a look at this kind of thing at some point in the future. Okay, there's a wormhole and what is this other signature? A circle. Okay, I was first here with a den, so I will just stay. Why do I get all these things? It's weird. It's not that I'm doing this the first time. Interesting. Maybe something exploded on CCP's end. This is certainly not the first time I'm doing these anomalies. Alright, CNV launch drones. Let's send them to a target each, to not waste overkill damage. That's another DDoS glitch, you think? Could be. Yeah, auto jack though is super chill. I think I did that on stream even. So there's a lot of fittings you can use in order to run refuge sites, hideaways, and even dens super quickly. These ships usually don't go to low sec though, because it's, you know, they don't have covered cloak. And this thing here is explicitly for running refuge sites, hideaways, and 4 out of 10s. Nothing else. Just these. There's a VNI, no, a Vexer coming in. I hope the guy is gonna have the courtesy and move on. But we will see. I mean, it's Eve, it's kind of PvP, right? It's just, you know. Yesterday, I ran a couple of these sites. Everybody who warped in after me went away. So that was pretty interesting. In terms of experience, the Vexer doesn't look like he's gonna move away though. But it's, you know, it's Eve, so I can judge his character anyway, right? he is still there, by the way. Oh, 400k loot. So sometimes you get like $500,000 stuff dropped as well. So why not just, you know, pick it up while you don't have to do anything else. Anyway, right? There we go. The last guy. Hope there's gonna be... No, there's another spawn. The Vexer is still here because, yeah. He is like that. Oh, there's a Stratios, the second one. Interesting. Fonsui. We are not the only ones. Or are you? No, it's not Fonsui. It's somebody else. It is somebody else. And that was the site. Nothing spawned. Let's get back the drones, align to the gate, warp off. We are done here. You're in your Cinnaball, Fonsui. Alright then. What is the drop in the high end for this? So, once we get the 4 out of 10s infectious, there is a chance we will get a C-type invulnerability, which is 300 million plus. That is kind of what you're looking for. And I think, even if you don't get that, if you get some C-type medium shield boosters, you'll get like 40-50 million. And again, you learn to, you know, scan down things, do combat sigs, know what escalations are, know how to travel around, to shoot things, maybe even learn to sig tank. So it's also a good thing for new players. Soros 567 greetings to you. Nothing here, I think. Yeah, my door's wide open. That's why you can hear the baby ASMR a bit louder. Seems my wife just came back from the walk, and one of the little ones is not happy. Doesn't the C-type invuln drop from 5 out of 10s? As far as I know, it drops from 4 out of 10s. As well, or only, I'm not exactly sure. The B-type is from the 5 out of 10, so C-type is 4 out of 10. Okay, here we have a lot of hideaways. Hideaways. Let's run hideaways. And I also think I want to run the... No, wait, that's Guristas. There is sometimes some drone sites as well, which you might want to include. They are quick to run, and there's a chance you get an Estero blueprint. So if you happen to, you know, find these, just run them as well. They're quick. You might get some drone goo for a couple of million ISK, which is also not too bad. Okay, and here is the absolute easiest site, the hideaway. Launching drones, looking up, getting a bit closer. That is Lauren, by the way. That is how Lauren sounds when she's not happy. / hungry. We've learned from Earth, babies are always unhappy and they attract mothers-in-law, but that's a good thing. Was a lot of help there. It's probably the same thing, Elder, right? Bizarre Monkey says, sounds like me when I'm not happy. Yeah, go for it. You know, don't keep this inside of you. Just let it go. That's why I curse at work if things go south. Don't keep this. Just let it out. Let others know. So they don't mess with you again, right? Okay, I'm not really piloting here, I'm just here and bumping and shooting stuff. And I think that's the last... Oh, we got another 500k. Oh, and boom! That is what we are looking for. That's why we're running these sites. Just got another scout outpost, which potentially is going to give us up to 300 mil. Let's run the next hideaway. So once you get escalations, what you do is you set the destination to wherever the escalation is, and you run whatever sites you find along the way. That way you hopefully do not run out of escalations, and you're constantly doing things which might yield in some nice payout. Bizarre Monkey's constantly holding naughty words in. I turned into a potty mouth when I was in the Air Force. Cheers. Yeah, Guristas Hideaway escalates in the 4 out of 10s, as do the Gurista Refuge sites. I'm not sure about the percentage or the probability of each of those, but they both do. So, and you know, even if the Hideaway may have a lower chance to do that, they are just quicker to run, so it's probably the same thing. Are you celebrating Christmas a little late? What do you mean, Nipless? Am I missing something? Was it a Christmas song again on the playlist? I didn't catch the last song. Sorry. I just you know, generally I put on a genre and let Epidemic Sound create a playlist for me. And apparently there is Christmas songs in almost all genres. Well, maybe not techno. Yeah, who knows, right? Who knows? I don't know. Hello, Arquita. Greetings to you. Lion Court mentioning something very important, that there's also hidden, forlorn, forsaken hideaways. They do not escalate, and they even take longer to run because there's more shit spawning, right? So you want to have the hideaways, the pure hideaways, nothing else. Okay, this one didn't do anything, so we'll just go to the next one. Drones are in. Let's do this. Hello, Arquita. I think I said that. Did I? Maybe I did. Anstian says he used to run Refuge in his Cormorant. Unfortunately, he couldn't handle the escalations. Well, try Stratios. It seems to be really solid. Well, this fit obviously being a bit expensive, but I was nowhere near in trouble with the 4 out of 10 I just run before. Cheers, Arquida. Last hideaway, and then I'll move on to the next system. 2 jumps more. And escalation time again. Where did that other thing spawn? In highsec again. Okay, we don't have a low sec spawn. Just hope it will happen on stream so we can go there and show how the ship is kind of safe to run these in a low sec as well. Well, compared to other ships which don't have a card cloak. A DD4 with a Stratios, yeah, Arquida, super quick. I did one already, just a couple of minutes ago, and it was super easy. I felt over-tanked. I mean, DPS you can always have more, right, to run them faster, but it didn't feel particularly slow or something. I was okay with it. The looting I do here is not really necessary. It's just like, you know, I need to click something, I'm bored, so there we go. Can it handle DD5s? I'm inclined to say yes, not exactly sure how to deal with the webbing towers though. Alright, drones are in, let's move on. Can you cloak and control drones at the same time? No, Hanstein, you can't. But if you're in low sec and you are running an escalation of yours, you can be chill up until you see combat probes, because people will have to combat probe you first. So you know when you're in danger, it's not like somebody just appears on you. You will have ample time. You know, they have to probe you down, they have to jump the gate and the second gate, and then they're with you, kind of. That gives you a minute to bail, and there's no warp scrambling or disruption in the 4 out of 10s. So yeah, you're just fine. Oh shit, I'm in Serpentis space now, that's bad. Okay, let's not run sites for now. I want to go back to Guristas space in a moment. There's one more jump till escalation. Hello, Kate. Greetings to you. And Lauren is really hungry, you can hear that. Cribe4 has an idea. He wants to try the Ikitursa for escalation 5 out of 10s. He's been flying that ship very often. I mean, the Ikitursa is going to be a monster. The thing is, if you have a lot of small targets, you know, your ramp up capability kind of is wasted. So I'm not sure that's the most efficient way. It is certainly fun. What's wrong with Serpentis? I'm not sure. Can Serpentis 4 out of 10s drop something nice, which is in the 300 million-isk league, or not? Because that's the indication if I'm interested in or not. Oh, there's a drone assembly. I think I want to run that quickly before we do the escalation. So yeah, Serpentis probably doesn't have anything really juicy. So I want to go back to Guristas space in just a second. Serpentis is terrible. Leave our space and never come back. Alright, emotional. Do you know how you can get the new Triglavian Dreadnought blueprint? Yes, with the Stellar... Oh man, what's the name? These sites in... was it LowSec? The Stellar Accelerators? No, not LowSec. These new sites that are available. Okay, so this is not exactly what the ship is built for here, so we'll get a bit more damage. But there is a chance that a sentient drone will spawn, and we will get at least some, you know, drone parts / drone goo, maybe in a Stereo blueprint if we are correct. Is it the flashpoints? I thought it's called Stellar something. Not entirely certain. It sounds like Lauren is super pissed. But no worries. My wife will let me know if she needs help. And the midwife said it's okay if you know, the little ones cry. The older, the longer, the better. It's good for their lungs, something like that. I have no clue. Just repeating what I've been told. It's called flashpoints. There we go. Alright, so I'm killing these drones. This is like a nice find drone assembly. I found one yesterday. It dropped 3 million ISK. Could have been an Astero blueprint. Can I run sites like these as a new bro? Totally, Devenant, totally. These sites here don't require a 300 million setup. You can run this with your frigate or destroyer for that matter. These small things. The escalations 4 out of 10s probably not, but the sites themselves for sure. Yeah, Vexor is gonna be good. Kirby. Good afternoon, Rune Wolf. 07. Another streamer in the house. How's it going, Rune? How was your stream? And how was your day in general? Oh, I forgot something. You know, there's 2 signatures. You do not want to get any signature. Let get to waste. Any signature. Oh man, English and the rest didn't work. Okay, so I didn't get any sentient here, unfortunately. So this was kind of a waste of time. But not really, because it could have yielded in something. Now let's run the escalation, which is here. You walked away with 400 million. He found... Wait, Runewolf found a wormhole with 9 relic sites? Dang, that is jackpot. I'm... Why is Erst upset now, guys? It didn't happen off stream, telling you. So I blame you for it. It's just what I do. Oh man, just lost my my faction drones. Brian, no wait, Brian is still here. Brian is still here. The guy without structure is still here. But his 5 little cousins went missing. Let's blame Runewolf. He distracted me there. He said 400 million in chat, and you know what happens if somebody talks about these kinds of amounts of ISK? That gets my full attention, so it's Runewolf's fault. Drop a follow, guys, and blame him when he's live next time. Shit. I hate this. Oh, that's why you want to bring spears, because you're Erst and bad at this. Medium. Faction. I really hope there's some nearby. Not Valkyries. What do I need? I need Vespas, right? Imperial Kaldari Navy Vespas. Jumps. 2. Okay, I can work with this. 5. It's 5. It's expensive, but it has 5. Those are mine. Shit. I did not set the destination first. That was dumb. Oh wait, it updated. Beautiful. Okay, I need these drones before I continue here. Otherwise, this is gonna be annoying. Yeah, I should have a I mean, you know, combat probing down your drones, that's also a waste of time. So let's just buy another set while I'm scanning down this stuff here. Hope the station is open. Well, yeah, I hope so too. Oh, dang. Again, congrats, Runewolf. You did good. Runewolf being a new bro still, but knows how streaming works quite well. You want to drop a follow on his channel and check him out. You've combat probed abandoned fighters. I mean, yeah, fighters. Yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, and you don't want to jump while you're scanning. But anyway, am I going to low? Freaking hell! This is actually low sec. Okay, we are in low sec now. Cloak up. I didn't check where I just bought stuff. Apparently low sec. Oh well. The fit is gonna be fine. Cheers, Katie. Crimpy Snitch already follows that legendary space dwarf you totally want. That system that you are buying in is Newborn Place. I have no idea what that means, but I want to check local here. We have 9 people. Oh, it is a factional warfare system as well. Yeah, well then. Cloak. Oh shit, I just turned on the cloak and turn it off again. That's how you operate yourself, or how you conduct yourself in a null sec space, low sec that is. Should have bought 10 drones, but they only had 5, so there's that. That's elite PvE right there. Making all the mistakes for you. Nobody's here. I'll just be very quiet. I seem a little panicked. You mean the panic cries or the baby ASMR in the back? That's not me. That's a hungry twin there. Okay. Where was I? Drones. There's these little fellows. Let's go back to our escalation now, which is 2 jumps from here. We are in low, but should be fine. Yeah, it's a food processor. Oh, guys, can we talk about poo? Just for like a little moment, because I had a hilarious situation today. I came home at 12, and you know, at a meeting at 2. But between 12 and 2, I had time to take care of the little ones. Yeah, I'll just, you know, I'll go for it. So I realized the big one, the Lauren, I fed her and then she, you know, she shat. So I realized that. I went there to change diaper. So opened it up. It was quite an amount in there. It, you know, it stank like somebody died, but that's not the point. So I cleaned her ass. Believe it or not, second batch. And I was like, okay, are you done? She looked at me, didn't say a word. I waited for a little while, cleaned it up again. And you wouldn't believe, it was at least 5 times she did that. I cleaned her ass 5 times. See, she shat again afterwards. That diaper, I don't know how such a little, you know, being can hold so much shit. I did not see that coming, obviously. Came like 5 or 6 times. And to top it off, you know, the last time she did that, she actually peed as well. It looked like a battlefield. It looked like a battlefield. And yeah, I have to talk to her about this. This is just not okay. Yeah, she is totally trolling me, you know? She probably played even in her previous life. And she knows how salt works, so there's that. Isn't pea quite salty? She felt like, you know, half the weight after that. So she was easier to carry. There's that. Escalation. Now let's do this. We have our 5 cousins of Brian back in... It's 5 new cousins. Agreed. But they're ready for action. Let's not leave behind drones anymore. You tell it like a war story, so it's it's themed. There we go, infectious. Cheers. Old school. Okay, but that's all the poo stories we get today. I just this was a first. I mean, we had some hilarious situations before, like assisted cheating, but that one was new. Hello, Neogenesis. Good afternoon. And I forgot to warp at 10 instead of 0. Let's do it again. Am I in highsec, by the way? Yes. So I don't really need D-scan here. I will hit it anyway, but I don't need the window on screen. Super Daddy. What do you mean, Shaonwatsu? Alright, so again, we know this is not really an issue. Let's just orbit this. Kill all the things. I want to start with all the small things. And I kind of want to direct my drones to do stuff a bit more like directly to save time. So I'm sending 1 each. This is kind of a bit annoying, in fact. That there's no hotkeys where I can send drones, you know, 1 by 1 with some hotkey to their own target or something. That would be really cool if that were a thing. Gonna wait until a few more of these die now. Oh, I'm bumping here like a pro. This is nice. And yeah, I need more targets now, so let's send drones to these targets, hopefully. We need that one back here. There's actually a lot of things here to be killed. Oh, shield booster. That's a thing carrier pilots do. Wait, you can control your fighter like groups with hotkeys? Or are you saying you have to totally do this manually every time? Because that really sucks. It sounds like your wife has been secretly feeding the babies Taco Bell. I don't know. I don't even... You know, it looked like mustard. Again, the smell was quite far from it. There were... I'm still talking about Pooh, am I? I'll stop now. Let's focus on this. You can do it, tournament players do it. There we go. Is there turn? No, I don't know. I'm not gonna make that joke. Cheers, Adaptive Nose here. How's it going? Greetings to you. And Neo Genesis with a 15 months of support. Thanks again there for that Prime. Welcome to the sub club. Alright, we are about done with all these small things. Let's get rid of them. And scout officers next. But with the bigger drones. I want to use Tech 2s this time. I really like the fact that if somebody subs, other people get emotes. That is so cool. Twitch made a good thing there. I really like that. Poop for the win. There you go, Shanwatsu. Alright, come on. I need these frigates to be dead. Overseer cruiser wreck. Wait, did I kill the Overseer already? Apparently. Okay. 750 mil. I need my drones back now because... Let's get the big ones out. There we go. I want to use the Wasps now for max DPS once my Navy Vespas are back in. There we go. And I want to split them as... Ooh, yeah, Brian. We have to really watch Brian. Brian is not exactly in a healthy state there. And we are spreading the drones to not do some overkill. Hello, Max Chaos. Good afternoon. Behemoth Flux. 074 to you as well. That's new. I do hope the cruisers are not switching to drones, otherwise Brian with 3% structure is not going to have a good experience today. Why didn't you repair Brian in the station? See, this is a situation, Elder. I'm intended, or tempted is the word. I'm tempted to be like, do you have another question? I don't know. I don't know. How long are you watching this stream? I mean, in general, not just today. Do you like the good loot so far? I don't have any good loot there. Yes, Russell is right, because Elder did not tell me in time to do so. So it is your fault, Elder. Cheers. Oh man. You got 5,900 channel points. Why are you not using them to highlight the message that says, hey, rep Brian, you're docked? That would be good use for this. But no, you're opting to just tell it to me after the fact. Sorry, I'm in a weird mood today. Cheers. You got 19,000 points left. See, Alien, you can save a lot of drones. That's what I'm saying here. Or MTUs for that matter. You're just as bad, said Elder. Oh, he's just as bad. He only noticed now, right?
You do not
Bizarre Monkey, cheers. It's too late. We will repair Brian after this side. Thanks for the follow. Aristotle, welcome to the channel. Rep Brian last call, boom. Welcome to Urschlag's stream of viewer abuse. Yeah, we have to blame everybody for my inability to do things here. Rep for brain. I will probably not forget it next time. Brian is gonna be saved, maybe. No way does a single wasp take out a Gila. It does. My wasps do that. And it's not, I don't think it's a Gila, it's more of a, how are these called? They look like Gilas, but they are not. There's a ship that looks like it, or a shit-fit Gila dies to a wasp. There, a Moa, yeah, right. Broadcast for Brian, cheers. Neogenesis, welcome back, how are you? Hanfixar is here as well, with the Moa. Okay, now we don't have to kill anything other than the radiating telescope. And we know, or remember, why Brian is in the status he is in right now. Therefore, I'm gonna use the Kodari Navy Wasps. They will kind of stay alive a bit longer. Remember, NPC ships don't have capsuleers inside them. That's sad. We should be able to pod NPCs, like for good, you know? Hello, Lambda. They will never spawn again. Single-use PvE content. Once it's done, it's done. Nobody else can do it. Oh man, no. That would be Reddit exploding, maybe. I don't know. So now if my drones get aggro, it shouldn't be as much as a problem as it was before, since I will have enough time to bring them in. There we go. One of them already gets shot. I think I will have to bring them in. Yeah, let's reset aggro quickly. Melly says, is there still a trick to determine without probing in town if a SIG is a 4 out of 10? Maybe you can tell because of the size of the sphere? Or based on the size of the sphere. I don't know, Melly. I'm not doing this often enough to know this. Maybe somebody in chat has an idea. Oh, this is a bit loud, isn't it? Let's pull back the game sound. Even sound. That's disturbing to some of us, I know. They are level 2 scans. Could be. Let's pay attention. Maybe we'll see one, right? Oh, talking about probably should launch my probes here and actually scan, because we have time, right? Not much we can do right now. So let's scan this. Although looting time is already on. There we go. Let's get this. Come on. Boom. Turn around, get the drones back. Yeah, let's not leave behind drones anymore. That's just annoying. Okay, we got another 1.4 mil. I can see a pattern. Okay, I need to scan that guy and then I'll move on to the next escalation. There's still 2 escalations up. Eve does have some bizarre monkey. I wouldn't recommend turning it on though. It's disturbing, distracting and everything. Okay, relic site. None of my business. Where's my next escalation? 2 jumps from here. That's beautiful. Are we gonna hit any low? Nope, we're not. Let's move on. I did say I'm gonna dock up and repair, right? Brian. Let's fix Brian, shall we? I don't know. Factory sounds like they do have something we can repair drones with. This is saving Brian right now. I really hope we will get something juicy in terms of loot. And a low sec site as well. Save Private Ryan. That was a good movie though, Russell. I think that was one of the first kind of war movies I really... is it weird to say enjoyed watching? It's kind of weird, right? It was a really good movie. Who directed this? Wasn't it Spielberg? I'm not sure. Repair quotes. There's Brian. Brian is fixed. Let's go. The real story happened 4 times, probably. Matt Damon was the actor, yes. Twice in World War One, twice in World War Two. Wait, they were all called Brian? Seriously now? Are you messing with me? The law of saving the name of a family if otherwise perish? Confused there. 1 signature. Let's check that out quickly while we warp to the next gate. I kind of found out that highsec scanning is a bit different in terms of where the signatures are. So my 4AU around Celestial approach kind of does not work very well. Well, this time it did. I'm reluctant to change it. So they saved the guy for the continuation of the family name, and so that's a thing, is what you're saying, not just in the movie. Interesting. Wow. Too many Celestials in close clusters. Yeah, that could be the reason, Russell. Agreed. Oh wait, I'm still in Serpentis space, so this is kind of a waste here, I guess. Let's just focus on running the escalations, and then once I'm back in Kaldari space. Oh! I just realized why I'm warping at 10, at 0 every time, because I don't have a choice. Oh shit. I can only warp at 0 here because there is no option to warp at a different distance there. You saw me in system? Cheers, Arquida. Is there any good movies nowadays one should watch? I think my last time I was in a cinema was... when was that? Half a year ago? Can't remember what I watched, so it was probably a movie my wife chose. She likes these kind of action movies, which don't make a lot of sense, but a lot of people die. My movie preferences, I don't really have a specific genre, although I do enjoy sci-fi if it's good. I can tell you my favorite movie. Who remembers my favorite movie, by the way? Let's test this. I haven't mentioned this for quite a while. Who knows my favorite movie of all times? Who knows the title? I've mentioned it like half a year ago, last time or something. It is not Saving Private Ryan. No. And it was Private Ryan, by the way, I think. It wasn't Brian. Private Ryan. Debbie Does Dallas? I have no clue what that is. Ghostbusters? Seriously? It's... okay, it is not a sci-fi movie. And it's a... so that thing, even if I rewatch this thing, I cry at the end. Can't help myself. It's a very powerful movie. It's kind of, you know, a mix of reality and fantasy, and the setting is like 1930s, 20s or something. It's not Armageddon. Okay, I'll give you a hint. It's a guy, well, during the movie, a guy has a serious issue with his bladder or with peeing. Come on, you have to get this. There we Melly. I don't think Melly was heard my hint there. Melly knew it before. The Green Mile. You already got it. Oh, sorry, forgot to turn on my shield booster. So I don't know. This movie is just, I don't know. You really have to watch this, and you have to tell me if you cry at the very last scene, because that is something you do not expect, and it, holy crap, it just hit. This is amazing. That is craftsmanship right there. It is the Green Mile. The Green Mile it is. Good day, Strohmann. Good afternoon. I got to be adaptive. Cheers. Alright, let's kill the last frigate here. And you know, back in the day, or in that day, the movies were so long. I think that was like 3.5 hours or something. Hilarious. It was filmed in an old prison near your place, near Genesis. Interesting. The Green Mile is absolutely amazing. Yeah, there's like, what about Field of Dreams? I haven't watched that one, Tor Daddy. Field of Dreams? Never heard of it. What did I want to run? Wasps, maybe? Yeah, Brian is okay again, so we're sending Brian and his brothers to kill 1 Gila each. So I'm spreading my 4... Look at what happens, guys. I have my drones spread. My 4 drones are attacking 4 different targets. And they're going to be good at this. Kevin Costner, Field of Dreams. If you have daddy issues, you will cry. Oh my gosh. What does it say about me if I cry at the end of the Green Mile, though? Is that daddy issues still? I don't think so. Would be surprised. Did you see The Champ? Nope. I haven't seen that one either. Field of Dreams is hokey and manipulative. Apollo 13 makes you cry, Chris K. There we go. You know, there's nothing wrong with shedding tears after a good movie. I think it's even helpful. But there's not a lot of movies that do that to me. Certainly not all these kind of generic love stories which are aired around Christmas. My wife likes them a lot. And I'm always like, come on, you've seen that last year. It was different people playing the same shit. But you've seen it last year. You know what's going to happen. Exactly what's going to happen. It's going to be the same thing. You know, there's a guy and a girl. There's drama. At the end, they're together. That's just how it works. Happy Gilmore makes me so bad. I haven't seen that either, man. Plump Prater says, but real men don't have tear ducts, right? What is tear ducts? Don't know that word. I mean, I will go with you there a bit. Adaptive knows here. He says you don't cry because of a movie or a scene. You cry because of the sound of the music creating emotion. Scientifically proven. I think it's the whole package, but movie has the music has an extremely strong, or plays an extremely strong part in these situations. Totally agree. Music is super powerful. And some of you might know what that means when I say that, to me at least. Cheers. You really wish that you could combat scan Rex. Cheers, Emotional Reserve. So that was stage 1. Kitten says, if you cannot shed tears in front of people, it means you care too much about what others say or feel. I mean, I wouldn't say I don't care about that, but you know, if you have the right people around you, this should be perfectly possible. Oh man, adaptive. It shouldn't be crying though, adaptive. That shouldn't be the emotion there. Okay, let's move on. Let's switch topic, shall we? Cheers. Stage number 2. Drones are in. Oh wait, E-Vlog has an emote with his face? Is that new? Didn't know that. Interesting. Okay, we know the drill, right? It's old? Okay, never saw that before. Why is my ship not moving? Now it is. Perfect. Kaldari Navy Wasps because more HP. Should be a good balance skin. Good point. Alright, but I haven't seen any like movie that touched me as much as The Green Mile did forever. I mean, that was the last movie that really was good or great to me, or for me. Is this actually a gun, or... Oh yeah, this is a gun, this is not missiles. And that's the source of other damage types actually. They do some thermal and kinetic, but the other guys, I believe they're just 100% kinetic. Yeah, these other guys are 100% kinetic. That's why you really don't give a shit about other resistances. Yeah. So he has a few with his face even. Dang. I have to watch your E-vlog more often. Green Mile was great, yeah, totally great. I watched the second episode of Picard 2 days ago. I don't know yet, it feels a bit slow at the moment. I mean, I like it, but let's see, maybe it's gonna be hilarious at some point. Come on. Don't kill my drones here, this is a bit annoying. Okay, fine. Aggro has been reset. You don't ever deal with ECM in these sites. In these low tier ones, no, you don't. If you go, I think 5 out of 10, and isn't in dens already some ECM going on, like jamming? Dens do jamming at times, no? Or maybe I'm wrong there. I don't really know. I don't do this stuff very often here. I'm by far not an expert. Oh, 56 million. That's better. We got 2 like Pitham things here. Or 3, in fact. My drones are back in. So what's going on next? Next is 7 jumps. Where are we going? 11 jumps, in fact. Man, where will I be after this? Oh, okay. I'm currently just running the escalations. I'm not in Guristas space anymore. We will go back once we have the last ones. The webbing tower in the final room is really annoying, right? Arquita. Before the jam change, running Refuge was dangerous for a new bro. Wait. There is jams in Refuge sites, old school? I haven't encountered any today and yesterday. I just remember dens to have that, or may have that. And after they changed ECM, or the way it works, it's not that problematic anymore, because the rat which is jamming you still have locked, or you can still lock and obviously kill that one right away. So it is not as bad. I'm not in Guristas space, that's why I'm not scanning anything, but I wonder if somebody's here who was here at the start of the stream and tells me what is supposed to happen next, and maybe even has the reason for it. Hello, the blue bear. Good afternoon. Refuge spawns jammers, the little spoiler dude. Oh, maybe I didn't notice because they're dying so fast. Could be. Always scan because drone sites, but oh yeah, good point. Emotional, you are totally right. So I want to always scan, and Russell is right. We do a giveaway now. If you are watching and haven't spoken a single word, do it now. We will have a little giveaway in just a moment. And what Elder did, you don't want to do. That's not how you enter the giveaway. This is how you get punished by the bot. Hello, Sven, and everybody else. I'm gonna scan these 2-6 and we will run the giveaway right after that. Whoa, okay, that was the wrong button. Shit. We will try this again. If this scan yields a result, I'm gonna give away a billion ISK. I hate myself. I hate myself so hard right now. Oh. That's an expensive wormhole right there. I will not do this ever again, I tell you that. I'm not talking about scanning, just running my mouth. That's what I will not do. Again, yeah, I said a low bar. Rip. Okay, the gank is cancelled. We do a billion-isk giveaway because... yeah. Let's not get into it. It's gonna be a raffle. Yeah, I will not say that at all. Because we can. The game is just not on my side. Exclamation mark raffle. Right now. Best of luck. Billion-isk, whoever stays alive after this. Oh man. Oh, now I got my probes. Oh, still hilarious. Okay. I'll not ever do this again. I'll learn my lesson here. I'll note it down to make sure I don't forget about it. Because you're not gonna remind me. Shaya, you don't want to know what happened. Something almost impossible. Stone Dogs, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Sikinos trying to rig the shit out of the giveaway. Thanks for the support there. Do appreciate it very much. 5 seconds to go. You do know this is not gonna actually flag you with a star today, Sikinos, right? It's only synchronized when I start to stream. Old School Tripper, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. You jumped into a wormhole and forgot your probe launcher? No, Shaya. I had two huge spheres. Yeah, I can show you what I did. Alright, let's show you what happened. So there was something like this going on. Exactly like this. And I said, oh shit, I made a miss. I hit scan instead of increase probe cluster size. And I said, if that thing actually hits something... Oh wait, we can't see. I'm a pro streamer, am I not? Okay, I will explain it in a moment, Sikinos. Let's do the raffle. Sikinos, you know I'm old. Don't make this more complicated than it has to be. Eve is easy. All right, and the 1 billion-isk winner is named Night Guard Fury. Now, Night Guard, I need your in-game name, plus you want to tell me how much or how many points you have, and you will get 1 billion-isk at least. Well played. Oh shit, indeed, Night Guard Fury. That's what I said when that signature kind of popped up. Okay, you can see the screen again, Sikinos. So I said exactly this situation. Well, there was 2 spheres, but almost the same thing. I said, oh shit, yeah. Misclicked there. If that scan kind of hits something, I will give away a billion-isk. Boom. It hit a wormhole up to yellow. And there's a refuge site I want to run now. See a gaming official in the house. Cheers. Night Guard Fury, can you also hit exclamation mark rep, exclamation mark REP? That is going to determine the total amount you walk away. Alright, so it is a billion-isk and 4 million for you, Night Guard Fury, and that really hurts, but congrats anyway. It was my fault. I didn't run my mouth. It cost me dearly. Guys, Sia Gaming Official is a streamer too. Make sure to drop that follow and check the content. There's a notice. I was first though, so I will shoot these no matter what. Oh wait, shit, these are Serpentis. Oh well, let's run one Serpentis site. We're here anyway, right? So who cares? Again, what, Russell? What happened?
You do that one more time
Cheers.
and I'm gonna throw you across the room.
Chudanator. Not sure how to pronounce that without offending somebody. Greetings, thanks for the follow, welcome to the channel. I'm not an English native speaker, so the issue is with me there. Cheers. And I want to scan this down. And thanks for the host, Sia Gaming Official. It was close enough, there we go. How are you, sir? The noses is not, you know... Well, let's say there's like an honorable code among highsec escalation hunters that you warp off if somebody's already there. This code is obviously not honored by everybody, and today seems to be the day where there's a lot of people not knowing about this or just not giving a shit. Oh, I think I have a scout outpost here. I have a scout outpost, 4 out of 10, maybe, if I'm lucky. Let's see. Do I? What is this? Chemical yard, not a clue what that is. Oh, well, now, okay, there's another guy. It seems like people in Serpentis space are rude, so let's go on. Didn't you say you live in Serpentis space, emotional? Let's move on. If it's a chemical yard, he's giving away a bill. No, I'm not. Cheers. It's a 3 out of 10 drone site, so I can't even hop in, I believe, in my Stratios there. That was an expensive giveaway there. It wasn't really planned. Emotionally Surf says, we do live in Serpentis space. We are a big bag of dicks. Cheers. You can? Okay. 3 out of 10 in the Stratios? Didn't know that. Cruisers can do it, okay. But I won't because, you know, I don't even know if there's going to be triple million ISK payouts. I don't do things which don't potentially yield in these numbers. Let's move on. 8 jumps soon. The Gila can do it too. Okay, yeah, so the Stratios will work. Obviously. Again, I'm not really having a lot of experience with these DED sites. It is gonna change though. As soon as my Black Ops skills finish up. I think on this account... Almost done, am I? Yeah, Sino 5, 21 days, and I should also be ready with the Loki on my other Urschlag account with, yeah, so we can do some Black Ops together. Well, not together, but you know, you get the idea. We will do some Black Ops stuff on stream. Hopefully. I'm making more ISK than we lose, but, you know, learning is not for free. Hello, Bjorn Gotchke. So the chemical yard is just drone parts and the chance for a drone chip. Oh, so it's a drone site. I mean, that's not too bad if you get an Astero chip. That's a nice payout right there. William Stark says people are rude everywhere. I warp out of sites that Vexer was doing a few minutes after that. He warped to me and stole my site. Yeah, it's just, you know, I don't know how I should rate this. It's just, you know, it is a sandbox. It is a PvP game, so you can't possibly be mad at this. Personally, I just wouldn't do it. And yeah, if you get mad, you know, if something PvE gets stolen from you in a PvP game, you didn't get the message in the first place anyway, so let's move on. A low chance for a stray chip too in the chemical yard. Stray chip? What is a stray chip demon spawn? A Stratios, okay. Yeah, the higher, I mean, I think it's like this. If you have a sentient frigate spawning, that can contain an Astero blueprint. If it is a sentient cruiser, it can contain a Stratios blueprint or an Astero blueprint. If it's a sentient battleship, it can contain a Nestor blueprint, Stratios blueprint, or an Astero one. Because we get all of them in nullsec with the battleships. And I've only seen a drop Astero with frigates, so I'm assuming the cruisers will drop the Stratioses and Asteros as well. We're still in Serpentis space, so let's move on. It's a sentient destroyer in the chemical yard, so that would mean that destroyers also can drop cruiser blueprints. That's interesting. I've never seen a frigate drop more than an Estero blueprint though. In fact, I'm not even sure. No, I never seen something bigger than an Estero in a frigate. Hey, Duke Skywalker, good afternoon. Oh man, traveling is such tedious thing to do, right? I wonder where I will end up. Hopefully not too far from Guristas space. I need to go back. You know what? Next up, I will actually show you how to get into that highsec island within lowsec, which may be a bit less populated because people are scared to get there. Although, you know, only until they figure out how to do this anyway. Russell never had a blueprint, only chips from drone ships. It's rare, Russell, even in nullsec, but it happens. Could someone suggest a fast ship for a new player? About to do the Sister of Eve Epic Arc. What is the best ship for a new player to run the Sister of Eve Epic Arc? I mean, you can run almost all of the stages in a frigate, as far as I know, but the last one is not going to work because of DPS requirements. A Destroyer, says Nightguard Fury. Sunesis is great. Sunesis is super accessible also in terms of skills. Squinty likes Albus. Sunesis. So I think as a new player you might want to have a look at the Sunesis because you can run drones there, you can run launchers, you can run guns, everything is supported there. Drone collection, what is this? Let's see if we can find something sentient here. I'll quickly run the drone site there. A little bit of drone goo is always cool, or maybe a chip or even an Estero chip or whatnot. Is there a link for a Sunesis fit anywhere? Is somebody in chat here, maybe in the in-game chat, who can link a fit to Aristotle? I don't have a Sunesis fit, I never... Well, I have a Sunesis, but that's a transport ship. Okay, there he goes. That site. Gila is already here, let's move on. Drone collection is a class 2 site, not worth anything. I understand every drone site, no matter which one, has a chance to spawn a sentient vessel. And the sentient vessel can have an Estero chip for the Estero blueprint. That's what I understand. That's why I went there. And maybe, you know, a sentient usually also drops some drone parts. Which can be a couple of million. I got one yesterday. I don't exactly know how the site was called. I got 3 million from drone goo. Just, you know, I was killing the sentient, got the drone goo. You got the Estero chip at the drone assembly, okay. So Sia Gaming Official has a link for the Sunesis. Thanks a lot. Let me check that out. I can actually copy this, I think. Export. Let's have a quick look at the Sunesis, linked by Sia Gaming Official. There we go. So rapid light, no wait, that's rocket launchers. Interesting, rocket launchers, okay, cool. Drone link augmenter for more range, micro warp drive. You do not need the warp scrambler, obviously. The rep looks okay. This is a nice tank. You should be fine with this. A nice buffer. You will have a lot of time to react if things go south. And how much DPS is this boat gonna do? 147 DPS. Is this enough for the last boss though? In the Sister of Eve Epic Arc? I'm a bit worried. Okay, let's go on. So Sunesis is much better with hull tank. Is that thing having 60% hull resist? It is. Well, I mean, that's because of the damage control, right? Yeah, hull buffer could be something with a Sunesis. Although you have like 3 times the amount of of armor, or maybe now that was probably because of the fitting. I'm not good at this. But you know what? Since, you know, Sister of Eve Epic Arc is kind of something new players want to run a lot, so maybe we should have a fitting for that. I will figure something out. And maybe even run the thing on stream, although I believe it takes a long time. Drone assembly, let's run that one. Maybe I'm gonna be lucky. Do you need to get close to 6 kilometers? Does kill the boss. Wait, what? Confused. With love, Marvin. Let's see, can we spawn a sentient? Is the question here. Kaldari Navy Vespus for tracking. The damage type they do is not optimal against drones. I think they have an EM hole. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, EM would be best, but I mean, they barely have HP, so it doesn't really matter. Also, they do EM damage, if I'm not mistaken. No, in fact, explosive. Yeah, they hurt explosive, and you want to hurt them with EM. That was the way it is. Sia Gaming, you take care. Thanks again for popping in. Guys, drop a follow. Sia Gaming Official is an Eve streamer too. Alright, so far so good. I think there's gonna be 2 more spawns and then a sentient, or a potential sentient. In these sites, the sentient is not guaranteed. That is important to know. So if you have one site and you don't see a sentient, you cannot be like, oh, there's no sentients. They only kind of spawn by chance, maybe a little bit like the dread thingy things, or the faction things in the other anomalies. Hateless has a fit for Sister of Eve. With the right skills, you can run Sister of Eve just under 3 hours. Nice one, John Knappe. What kind of ship are we talking there? Yeah, exploration is always about tolerating RNG, right? I mean, if you hit the jackpot, that one is going to be big. But, you know, it's nowhere near guaranteed you will actually hit anything. But over time, exploration really pays well. And it's a bit different from, you know, just going to your agent, asking for a mission, running the mission, go back to the agent, do the next one. Exploration is a bit more out there, mobile, and maybe a bit more unexpected. I wish there were more ghost sites available. Oh, a VNI just entered the site, please. I really hope I will get the last shot at the sentient, if there is a sentient spawn. My drones are not really working right now. Okay, now they are hitting shit. VNI is warping off. That's very nice. Cool. We should actually create a list of people. So if they warp in and you're still at the site, or you are already there and somebody warps in, if that somebody warps off, we put that guy on the good list. If the guy competes for the site, we put him on the bad list. And if we warp to a site where guys from the bad list sit, we will just compete for the site as well. Ooh, cool idea. I'll actually do that. Let's fuck with the bad guys. Bad is the wrong word, I know. Provi style, right? Kind of. Isn't loot determined by most damage done? Not by the last hit. I'm now not entirely certain. I thought it was the last hit though. Z-Pando, with 25 people. Z-Pando, I'm not sure. I think you picked the possibly worst kind of content for your guys, because we are trying to show off a way for, let's say, newer players to make some ESC in highsec with escalations and stuff. So sorry for whoever just arrived. This is totally not your content. But thanks a lot for the raid. Welcome everybody, and make sure to drop a follow, guys. Amazing fleet action with Z-Pando. You probably know that. Check out his content. That's very kind. Rizix was asking to be dropped here, but again, so sorry for everybody joining. Welcome to highsec PV. It's not always about the content, but about the dude streaming. Holy shit. You know, definitely check out Pando. And I'm not sure, are you doing public fleets as well, where people can join up? Or is this kind of a closed club you're running there? I didn't find out yet. I don't think we had a sentient here. Nope. There's a Tristan here. But that's not what we're looking for. There's the escalation though, that's why we're here. Let's do this. Maybe we'll get some money out of this one. The previous one was 50 mil plus. So there's hopes. We will make some money. Again. So Sepano says he doesn't do public flick so far. Everyone keeps asking and he might do it one day. Well, make sure to... Well, there's probably no need to announce it anywhere else but your channel, but you know, feel free to let us know here as well. There is really a need of PvP fleets. I feel that, I know that. Personally, I'm just, you know, I will be bad at this, so I'm not doing it. There is gonna be some PvE fleets coming up, even in hostile space. But we're still a little bit away from that one. We will pick it up again though. See Pando rocks, that's for sure. Is your fit shared somewhere? Sorry. Astero? Ah, wait. Stratios. Exclamation mark fit, it's always there. That's where you find the fit that you see on screen. Now, let's kill all of these shit ton of frigates here with our CNVs. Qatari Navy Vespas, that is, and we know we want to spread damage to make this a little bit quicker. There we go. Number 1 already needs a new target, and from here on it's gonna get a little bit more tricky. Number 2 is free. Oh wow, that would be a nice skill if I could keep track which drone is ready for engaging a new target. Number 3 will be free now. Okay, number 3 and number 1 is free again, if I'm not mistaken. Holy shit, can I pull this off? Number 3 and number 1 are free. And number 4 is free now as well for the next guy I'm locking up. Oh shit, forgot to turn on the tank. Okay, I'll just let my drones just, you know, kill stuff. I don't assign things anymore because I'll probably kill myself otherwise. Yeah, that tanking was a bit late there. Let's blame first, as usual. But you can see how powerful it is to really spread your drones across targets, so you don't have all this overkill damage on one opponent, especially frigates, obviously, and then you will save a lot of time killing all these things. It is a lot of work, so you might not want to do it. And then again, it's super annoying because there's no hotkeys for sending single drones to their targets. But now there is some situation where I can do this again. Let's assign each drone to one target, and then we will be super efficient. You wish the drone icon on the targets were numbered, that would be amazing, right? Is the Dramiel for Sister Vive Epic Arc? If you want to share fit, easiest way, John Knappe, just hop into Urschlag in-game channel, same writing as on Twitch, and put it there. Everybody's welcome, by the way. You can join this channel even if you don't want to share fit. We have a couple of shared fits in the channel description, plus a few people in there who really have a clue about the game and will help out with information. Just keep it civil. As I say, if there's shitstorms or troll fests or whatnot, just do this on Reddit. And keep the channel chill. It works so far. Same as for Discord as well. Right, the world is going to shit. We know that. We don't have to discuss that. We just accept it and move on with our Eve lives, because that matters. Cheers. Okay, now we're going to kill the cruisers. Same thing. One wasp per cruiser. One here. Next one there. Another one. And the last one goes here. Probably misclicked there. Let's try again. Reddit is a quarantine zone for the benefit of polite society. Yeah, it's kind of a... I was about to call it DMZ. It's the opposite of a DMZ. The thing between, right? We need as a buffer, which is completely militarized. It's funny, says Fonsui, I have to kill cruisers first in a Cinnaball. They fly away. Yeah, in Stratios you don't care because your drones, you know, they have range. And I think I'm happy I do have the drone link augmenter up here for a bit more range, otherwise would be a problem. When I go to the gate, I'm going to be a little bit out of range. I mean, drones do care once your control range is gone, I believe. Oh my god, Lambda. Does that mean I have to use clean language? I'll try my best. Cheers. Hello, daughter of Lambda. Welcome to the stream. What size are you doing with this? So this fit is not optimal for what I'm doing here per site, but it is optimal in terms of the whole story. So I'm running refuge sites and hideaways to spawn 4 out of 10 escalations, and these can spawn in low sec, and that's where the Stratios with the cloak kind of comes in, which allows us to run these safely. So you're no longer like, oh shit, my 4 out of 10 spawned in low sec, I'm not gonna run it, or I have to change to another ship. You just run the sites and you run the escalations when they happen, wherever they spawn. Doesn't matter. Maybe not in Tama, but other than that, should be fine. What's the challenge for today? Kind of to min-max this fit, Todak, is the challenge. I started with this. I thought I'll probably be over-tanked. By now we can confirm that, given I turn on the shield booster. And I intend to kind of buff my drones with the mid slots I can free up when we optimize the fit. I think I can get away with 70% of the EHP per second, maybe even 60. And we will try this, you know, another day with a fit that is going to be cheaper, more efficient, and doing things. Agom says he runs 4 out of 10s with an insta-aligned jackdaw. But are you running the low-sec spawns there, Agom? Or you just do the high-sec ones? Are you going to low-sec with your jackdaw? That's kind of my question. You are doing it, so you're bold. See, that's not me. I try to kind of be as safe as possible. I'm a Care Bear, so... With a sub 2, you can slip into low-sec. That's correct, but again, you need a lucky... All it takes is a lucky insta-locker, and you will be locked. It's not 100%, that's the thing. It is going to be faster clears, obviously. I learned we want to use the Navy Vespas because of tank, and I have to pull this guy quickly if it draws aggro. Alright. Fingers crossed, this is going to be good loot here. So, you never got caught with the insta-lock. Good job there. Hello, Oshard. Greetings to you. I want to have the 300 million drop here now. How about that? I mean, I hit the jackpot with that wormhole scan there, which cost me $1 billion. So emotional also goes to low sec with his jackdaw. The thing with the jackdaw, I think, is it's a bit harder for new players to kind of run because being tech 3 and stuff, right? I'm gonna reset aggro here. I don't want my drones to get hurt too much. This is highsec, Oshard. Today we are trying to cater to new players in something they can also bring to low sec pretty chill, because covered cloak and run 4 out of 10s and potentially get nice drops. So far we only got a 50 million something today, but you know, totally possible to get a 300 mil drop here. It's just about luck, and you know, running a lot of these, eventually you will be finding these. basics, right? Or shard. So my 2020, you may have noticed, is kind of a bit different from the streams I did in 2019, where I was doing the same thing like for, you know, 5-10 days straight and then switch to another topic. What I'm trying to do in 2020 is, you know, try to cover a lot of different things you can do, mostly PvE wise, which does not, you know, exclude me being in nullsec or wormhole space or whatnot. So there's quite some danger involved, but I want to figure out things. Next up, once my skills are ready, is going to be some toolbox Black Ops stuff, which could pay well as well. Okay, we got another 40 mil. It's not hilarious, but we made 100 mil already during the stream, so that's fair enough. Where do I go next? I think I'm done with all the escalations now, right? Yep. That was 4 escalations. Now I want to go back to Guristas space. No, in fact, I told you let's visit that highsec island, which is embedded in lowsec, where maybe there's going to be less folks around. Let's see if we can find it. What was the system called? Otta something. I'm not exactly certain. Otolieto, is it that one? Okay, certainly it is. Oh yeah, it is exactly that one. So let's have a quick look why this is relevant or interesting. Actually, let's. Did I get the drones back? Yep, drones are back. Let's go there. Oh, let's start moving. Security status. So you might be lucky to have a bit less folks around running. You know, the dens or the refuge sites or the hideaways, because in order to get to these highsec systems here, these, there's still more up here. There is only the way in is low sec. So you go either through Darius, you will go through. I'm not going to pronounce that thing, and Onanen. That's the way you can get there. Or well, wormholes obviously, but you know that's not a controlled way to get there. And it's, how many systems is this? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 or 10 highsec systems. And what you do is you just, you know, bounce back and forth, go through the whole. Oh, I know why I'm having that many jumps. One second. Let's go for the short route, can we? Shorter, yeah, 17 jumps is better. We will hit, don't give me Tama though. Oh, freaking hell. Ah, screw it. Whatever. We go through Tama. Doesn't matter. We have Cloak, right? And the faster line. So, can you do this in an Estero? Not the escalations, Comfy Toast. You can do the refuge sites as well as the hideaways in the site, but the Estero is not really efficient. You know, you will spend a lot of time there. I would maybe recommend, if you want to go drone boat, bring a worm. Otherwise, I had really good results with a low align time Orthrus, as well as yeah, the Jackdaw. If you have the skills, that's obviously what you want to do to run this as fast as possible. Onan has a semi-permanent gate camp at Noni Gate 2. Okay, well, if it's not more than, let's say, 10 people, I don't care. I mean, I really have to be very unlucky to get caught. I have a sub 3 second align in this ship. Well, with this configuration here, so should be fine. In before Earth explodes. Where? Nah, we will keep the loot. If we get killed, we want to have a nice kill mail. 108 million in cargo so far. What do you mean it worked, Blind Court? The minigame? Yeah. Confused. Is there another highsec island in lowsec for Kaldari space? I don't think so, right? There's only one, the Otolieto thingy thing. You didn't break the game this time, Lion Court. Good job. If you break it again, you have to tell me exactly how you did it, though. So there's the Dramiel fit for the Sister of Eve Epic Arc. Let's have a look. That thing doesn't have a lot of DPS either. Oh wait, oh, sorry. Let's make sure the guns have ammo. What's the range of this? 8 kilometers. Oh, this is a brawler with micro warp drive, kind of. Ooh, scary. Why? Why the micro warp drive though? I don't get that one. Is this to cut time or? Because brawling and sick tanking and an afterburner would be so much better. You're slower, but you're getting hit less. Although maybe it doesn't matter, and it's just the most optimal fit to be super fast. Okay, let's move. Are you going to Abyssal roll the Dead Space modules you are getting? Probably not, Chiswang. I don't really like doing that. You got a 2 DDAs and the Nestor chip in a row. Wait, what are you doing, Galgarak? Are you running drone null combat? Line court, what do you mean? The game has a perfectly calculable outcome every time. There is rules to how this game works. This little box which are going down that board with a grass in it. So if there's a grass to the left or to the right, whatever is there in terms of lane, whoever is in the lane where the grass is, for example, so left or right, will just go to the grass because bugs like grass. If there is this watery thing, that is a switch. So whatever comes there first will switch to the other lane, and you can calculate the outcome 100% every time. So one more jump, and then we will enter low sec. Pick something, get excellent at it. That's how it works. Emotional reserve. So that game is not of chance, line court. You can determine the outcome 100%. Some say it's even easier than the bowls game I was running before that. We had... Guys, remember? Does somebody remember the old bowls game who is here right now? Jisvang, you don't count. I know you remember. But is there anybody else other than Jisvang who remembers the old bowls game, which was horizontal? Sikinos remembers for sure. Don't you feel old, Sikinos? Emotional Reserve remembers as well. There we go. You like the bowls game better? The old one, you mean? I like the new one better. It looks more slick. And, the code behind it actually allows me to do much more things than the old ones. The old bowls game. And I haven't added any features, even though it would be would be easy. I don't want to kind of mess with you. Everybody gets it now. Even Lion Court knows how it works now. So let's not change the game. I think we are hopping into a low now. 4 jumps till Tama. Wish me luck. This is gonna be hilarious. Nothing here. I want to wait for my cloak delay to disappear, and then I start warping and cloak up immediately. And again, the reason why I'm going through low sec and I'm not really too scared is the fact that I have this number here, which is indicating that if I tell the game I want to enter warp, it's gonna take me less than 3 seconds. So less than 3 server ticks where shit could happen. And you know what? With the cloak, together with the cloak, it is extremely unlikely I get caught unless, there is some Macarials ready to warp to the gate for smart bombing. Where the hell are they? Don't see them. It's not what I wanted to click. This one. Ah, they're up there. They are probably aligned to warp down here super quickly. It's not what I wanted. Dang, I want to go there. Camera, come on. This one. No, they're not even aligned. They're just tethered and chill. Okay, they're, I don't know, waiting for something. Let's cloak up and warp off. They probably have a tea break, tea time. 1600 in UK. So is that tea time? When is tea time in UK? 1600 or 1300? 1500 or 1600, that was the question there. I don't know. You can tell where the Macarials are from, 1600 to 1700. So they're having a quite an early T there. Yeah, so that's UK guys. Or maybe a single UK guy. Multi-boxing, 4 smart bombing Macarials, and currently enjoying his tea time. We also would probably want to employ our T-scan here a little bit. The next gate is kind of clear-ish. Kids come home from school around 16:30. So, there we go, Galirac. They'll have a scout in the next system over. When something jumps in, they will walk to the gate and smart bomb. Good points. I mean, why would you expose yourself, right? Sitting there until... Or if there's nothing coming. If you see something coming, you want to hop over there. That makes total sense. So we're Tama now. In Tama. And the magnate. I want to have a different angle to the gate. That's all what I'm trying to achieve, and then we'll go there. I think I'm pretty vulnerable to smart bombs here with this. Yeah, I only have kinetic resistance. The rest, I mean, yeah, still quite some EM here on the armor. So yeah, should be fine. That's a bit too kind of a safe approach. So this is already Tama, I guess. We will be fine. Hello, Nebeltriade. How's it going? Alright, let's jump. We're still cloaked. Let's turn off the auto tracking here. That's a bit annoying. Hello, Ligio. How's it going? Good afternoon. Bizarre Monkey stating that tea time means something different to a lot of people in the UK. You're thinking afternoon tea, but a lot of UK people say tea and mean evening meal. Okay, didn't know that. You know, I'm not UK. Not US. Curly, your balls game is up. Oh, was up. It's done. Shit. I guess William is in the queue. Yeah, William was in the queue next in line. We should visualize the queue, although I don't think it's long normally. Okay, back in space where there is Refuge and hideaways. Actually, I'm gonna go for the hideaway first. I kind of like these more because they're super quick, and they can also spawn the 4 out of 10, right? You missed the old balls game, really, Okatsuki? Was it easier, or why is it you missed the old balls game? Somebody else stated that one was better, although it was super like choppy compared to the smooth experience with the box there. The new one has a much cooler name as well, so but we're not really supposed to say it on stream, according to Miss Moses. Let's make sure I don't lose my drones here by abandoning them again. What's wrong with lady balls? Lazy balls? Lazy balls. Interesting. We should call it lazy balls. There's nothing wrong with that. And it was not my choice. Well, it was my choice in the end, but I didn't come up with it, so... It was Siuni, and she named the game. Let's blame her. Oh man, I wish I had more time to do more of these kind of widgets and gimmicks and stuff. It's just currently a bit... it's not easy to shave off time to kind of realize some of the ideas I have, but there will be time eventually, so stay tuned. I do have a lot of ideas, not a lot of hours though. Become rich, retire. Yeah, that's the plan. In that order. Oh man. Did you code the ball game yourself? Yeah, I did everything on the channel apart from Eve. I coded myself. Is there anything I didn't code myself? Well, the alerts, they're Streamlabs, but the rest is custom made by myself. I always the DPS meter is not mine either. Good point. I always say I have a kind of an unfair advantage in that regard. As a streamer, I can code the stuff myself. Although RuneWolf can do that as well, by the way. He has a nice bot with some Eve API integration already. Pretty cool. You can always make a programming stream with mine. See, I don't think that would work. Well, I mean, it would obviously work. Like a couple of you would be watching, but I don't think the numbers will be anywhere near, and I do not think we will attract a lot of other kind of people who we then can bring to Eve with a programming stream. I just don't believe that. So better do some Eve pre-streams with other games which are maybe a little bit popular, and then bring people over from there. That's much more, I think, successful. Although, you know, yeah, period. I'm not sure where I was about to go. I mean, I know where I was about to go, but it doesn't make any sense in retrospective, so let's not go there. Emotional Reserve says, I love programming, but watching it bores me rigid. Yeah, I mean, how can you make a programming stream entertaining unless maybe if you create something like a game, which in fact I kind of would, but no. I mean, you could try to make it educational, right? As in, you know, introducing the framework, which makes things easier. I think I could do... No, there's just no real audience for this, or at least not considerable. Create a game, Chell, right? Let's create a game. And you know, I do programming for a living, and there are days where I'm, you know, just happy not to code at all. Programmer jokes in the code, I do remember a few of these. You know, the real sad jokes are the things which are not intentional, though, over the top. Some things, I do a lot of reviews for years already. And sometimes it's just, it's hard. To my cowboy, good afternoon. How's it going? You're hosting Urschlag. How did that happen? That's an accident. Guys, to my cowboy is in the house. Drop a follow. Amazing Space Goat is among us. Check his content. Super chill. Tamaya is good. Perfect. So your infection, chest infection crap is finally over. I'm happy to hear that. Twitch is broken. So wait, you do not want to host Urschlag. It's still doing it. Do you think coding could be fun? Do it but like a chat with coding. Fact find YouTube. Do something like it with historical facts. Yeah, I mean, you can certainly make this entertaining, but building an audience from scratch with that, oof, it's gonna be hard. Hello, Santiago. How's it going? Good afternoon. Twitch is twitching all the time, Harman. Somebody mentioned at the beginning of the stream that after I started the stream, Twitch started hosting somebody else, even though I was live. So maybe there's something going on. We don't know. So this is a refuge. You can see it takes a bit longer to get rid of all these things. Nose is joining us here. Are we gonna put this guy on our naughty list? Or is he gonna warp off? Doesn't matter, the site is finished anyway, so let's just pack it up. Run the next one. I want to be faster. I should have a better line than the noses. The noses is warping off though. The noses was... No, the noses actually worked somewhere else, I believe. Tamaya says, I put in host hot chicks and it hosted some nerd called Urschlag. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's... That host was wrong there. I do agree, Tamaya. And I don't even have a purple beard, so... Wait, Hot Chick wouldn't have that either. At least not in my world, but you know, whatever you're into, guys. Sorry, I don't want to make any assumptions there. It's 2020. Hot chicks with purple beards. Tamai cowboy. I'm just kidding, Tamai. Sorry, I'm messing with you. Cheers, Tamai. Agom asking, what do you do with people in the naughty list? I just also steal their stuff. Agom, that's kind of an idea. Let's put people who are stealing my sites, I will steal their sites, something like that. That's only. I think fair is the wrong word for it, but you get the idea. You do exactly the same. That makes sense, right? Didn't Detmal5 also stream coding for his cube? I don't know, Jiswang. Who is Detmal? Don't know that guy. Krasnov asking, what do you think of the movie Ready Player One? I liked the idea, but I mean, it was fun with all these references to other movies, and I think isn't this movie kind of a meme towards other movies? I watched it. It was okay. It was not really blowing my mind though. Oh, Dead Mouse. Talking about mouses, or mice, sorry, that's I think plural. I figured out a way to fix my Razer left click problem, guys. Do you remember? Maybe some of you even have the same problem, that your left click eventually starts to become like a double click even if you don't want it to, or it just releases while you're still, you know, have it clicked down kind of. And that's very annoying, especially in computer games, because in Eve this can kill you if you do, you know, if you just want to move your camera around to check what's happening after jumping a gate, and if that action accidentally translates into a double click and you lose gate cloak and you don't realize in time, you're kind of toast. So bad. And this happens to me with the Razer mouse I have here, like for the second time now. The previous one I threw because I thought it's not fixable, but you can actually fix it. The problem is that over time some static electricity builds up in that key, and all you have to do is you just, okay, this is gonna look awkward. Oh, I'm not even sure the cable is long enough for this thing I wanted to do. So all you have to do is you take your mouse and you blow below this little gap a few times, and then you click it a couple of times and it's going to be fixed. It's hilarious. It works. I saw that in the internet. Amazing stuff. I no longer have the problem. It's really amazing. They should actually put that in their official support papers or something. What to do if your mouse does double clicks even if you do single clicks. A blowjob. Oh, I don't believe I went there. Okay, let's move on. We are, I'm not sure, what am I doing anyway? Oh yeah, we are going to that highsec island in low-sec thing. / Manhurst. But it only works with Razer mice, I guess. Although I'm not sure, maybe it does work with others. If you have the same issue, let me know if it worked for you. For me, it did. Maybe I'll have to do it again after a couple of months, but that's perfectly fine. I'm not gonna say it again. Oh, where am I? Am I in low sec again? Nope, not yet. Next jump though. Ototop says, I discovered this fix for mice. I think it stops working after a bit. I mean, if the reason really is static buildup of electricity, it should work all the time, because your breath is a bit humid, and then it will kind of, you know, get rid of this electric charge, and it's working again. But if it has a mechanical reason, that obviously doesn't help. I just hope it's the static buildup. I mean, it's working again, so if it's working again for a couple of months, perfectly fine for me. Yeah, I know there's no coming back, Oketsky. And, whoa, seriously now? Lauren is hungry again? That's hilarious. Exclamation mark fit abstract crayon is how you find this fit. Now I'm in low sec. No, not yet. Okay, Nonny ink. Let's get into that high sec pocket now, where hopefully we will have less people. just shove a metal object in the gap first. That will get rid of the static charge. You know, this is kind of a sentence you really don't want to read out aloud out of context, so hopefully nobody clips that. Cheers. Your night shift is calling. Russell, see you next time. Thanks for hanging out and take care. And we should do a giveaway soon-ish, I guess. Your mind is quite dirty today, isn't it? No, it's always dirty. I can just kind of usually control what actually reaches my mouth in the end. Alright, there's people. I just want to get another angle at the gate. There's people at the Onnen, Nonni gate from Onnen, kind of a little camp. But again, we are not really worried with this fit here. Unless you spawn on top of these guys, everything should be fine. Okay, I have a different angle towards the gate I'm hitting. It actually doesn't really matter. I mean, there's probably no way I can get smart bombed, even though my resists suck. I should be good. I'm European. Dirty mind is expected. Wait. What are you saying, out the top? Are you telling me? Are you US, out the top, or are you UK? It's too early. It's too early. Let's not go there. Nexus 07. Greetings to you. It's too soon. It's too soon, Melly. I just wonder if CCP has to move their servers to Iceland or back to Europe again. So Europeans are dirty-minded beings, that's all. So where are you from, oh, the top? That's kind of what I need to know. Okay, we are in that highsec pocket embedded in all low-sec systems. So the only way to get there is through low-sec or wormholes. Let's see if we can run some of these. Oh wait, it's the wrong one. Some of these sites without competition. Oh wait, that's actually none of the sites I really want to run. Let's quickly set up a route. So you're from the US. That is why you're saying this one. And I believe US is exactly the same, except they are not really voicing these dirty thoughts that often because of several reasons, I guess. Don't think Europeans have more of a dirty mind. We just are a little bit more outspoken about it. But that is my opinion. You are obviously entitled to have another one. And let's create a route here. Let's go here first. After that, we are... this actually sucks a little. How can I optimize this? We will just skip this guy and then... Oh, no, wait. Oh, confused. Okay. And then we go here. Here. And back up there. Cover all the systems. And the cool thing is if you just keep kind of doing your walk through these systems, you will be super fast kind of scanning 6 which appear freshly, which haven't been there before because you scanned the other ones and kind of, ignored them. And you will, after doing it once, you will have a kind of a clean street and only things that could be potentially interesting are there still to scan, and you will be super fast kind of finding all the juicy bits. Once you did your first round. Oh, I need to launch this. Let's see what we can find here. The kettle calling the pot black, right there. You can agree. There you go. Oh, the top. Cheers. There's nothing wrong about dirty minds or something stuff. It's 2020. We should be able, and yeah, we should be capable of handling. Do I go there now? There is streams. I'm just saying, there is streams or audiences. If you go in a stream where a certain kind of audience sits around and you use the word boob or something, everybody is going like crazy. Is that boob? And probably can't sleep the next night. It's 2020, right? We don't have to be like that. mute first. Cheers, man. Sorry. See, nobody goes crazy here. I shouldn't have said that. That was too early, wasn't it? Let's see. Can we stay composed? Guristas hideout. No, that's not anything I want to run, right? What is a level 3 combat site? A vigil. Vigil? Vigil sounds like work, right? Yeah, you were right, Aquila. It is totally a vigil. But I'm only looking for hideaways, refuge things, and obviously the scout outposts. I want to see how busy this space is here with other people running it, you know, being a little bit protected by low sec. So far nothing to run, but you can already see there's a lot of signatures here, whereas in the other Guristas space systems we were before, there's usually not that many amount of signatures. The Vigil has a cruiser commander, you believe, but it's gonna take quite a while. Mickey, I don't get what you're saying there, Chelm. Hope it wasn't offensive. Just, you know, keep it civil. Or bring it over to Reddit. That's... that's where shit escalates. I don't know what this is. Relic site. Okay, let's skip this. Jisfang says when he had his ult in a highsec pocket for some time, all the combat sites were run more often than in the backwater highsec. What is backwater highsec? I remember though I generally have a good time in these low sec, highsec islands in low sec. In fact, I was usually running the highsec content in this very pocket here. I just tried the route from Fonsui today, or yesterday in fact, to see if that works. Out of the way highsec, okay. Is there a lot of out of the way highsec with Gurista space? I find this hard to find. Maybe a couple of systems on the border, but you know, a couple of systems is maybe not enough systems. Level 1 hideout. No, that's not the thing I need. Over the top. That's totally how you meant it. Drone assembly. Let's run that one while scanning, so we can, you know, when you do this highsec stuff, you don't really want to do something at one at a time. You just want to do a lot of things in parallel. So if you have a site to run and there is signatures to scan, you do that in parallel to optimize. Even we know this site here is not optimal. It's not exactly the one we want to run, but we know it could spawn a sentient which has drone goo, maybe even an Astero blueprint. So why not just shoot things while we're scanning anyway, right? We can't go anywhere right now because we're scanning. So there we go. Hello, Hogmeat TV. Good afternoon. Cheetah, greetings. And welcome. So I think after this stream I'm going to optimize the fit, and I will explain it later in another stream, to make this more efficient in terms of drone speed. Why are my drones not attacking? This is weird. Drone speed and drone tracking. Could be really good to run things faster. Data site, okay, let's leave that. It's the last site to scan. You started your favorite hobby again. What would that be, Cheetah? Day drying. Oh, day drinking. Okay. I stopped that from October 4th. That's where the twins were born. And oh man, that next time I will have a bottle of wine. That's gonna be hilarious. Okay, I think 2 more spawns and then maybe a sentient. Can already align to the gate kind of to be quicker. Kids are far away in the future. Okay. Yeah, it's easier without small children, obviously, to enjoy a glass of wine. Now I'm not doing it because, well, I kind of 2 reasons. You can't really enjoy it when you have to make sure, you know, you are available. And, yeah, period. There is a sentient, look at this. That's why we're here. Just got a sentient drone. Let's hope he has some cool stuff for us. Sentient Shatter Alvear is the friend we wanted to pick up, and he does leave behind some loot, and with a little bit of luck, it's gonna be a couple of millions, if not, oh well. 1.3 million, oh well. Could be better. But again, potentially also has a Astero blueprint, so why not try it? You're going to give you 10 years before you grow up? How old are you now, Cheetah? Laser Monkey doesn't drink a lot really after he left the military. He had a bottle of wine before Christmas and couldn't handle it anymore. Puked all over the bathroom. What do you mean by a bottle? Like a regular bottle, and how much time we talking? Hello Doomzoomer, good afternoon. What's the lore reason why drones drop Astero blueprint slash you know, chips which you can exchange? They don't drop the blueprints, they drop these Nexus chips which you then can bring to Sister of Eve stations and they will exchange it to the blueprint. So maybe it's easier to explain lore wise, but I certainly don't know what the lore is there. Okay, we've got another rogue drone. Assembly here, let's do that again. It is you. Cheers. What, Doom? 700 milliliter. You mean 750 because that would be standard, at least in around here. An hour? Yeah, an hour is kind of that's quick for that size of bottle. This size of bottle I usually drank within 3 to 5 hours and tried to keep the same level at all times. No worries, Bizarre Monkey. Yeah, 1 hour a bottle is quite speedy. That would probably take me out as well, Bizarre Monkey. You know, I'm not that tall, just want to point that out. I'm getting fatter, so it's probably going to be easier, but I'm still not that tall. Body mass kind of matters when you're drinking alcohol, I hear. Oh, good point, Graznov. The Astero is a drone ship. This chip allows a drone control, and you get it from drones, so there's the link. You look tall on stream. What? I'm sitting with a camera favorably angled, so you know it's not putting off all of you. I even had to turn off color. How tall are you? Guess, Bjorn Gutchke. If you do, some of you remember Jizzy Boy? He's a streamer as well. Well, was. I'm not sure if he's still streaming. Jizzy Boy. He is super tall. And I was hoping to meet him at one of the Eve meets. And we would have made a photo together. And that would have been hilarious to look at. You're 196? Whoa, Absudus. We should probably do a photo together. Shit. Oh, man. It's because I'm on the top of window. No worries, Cheetah. I'm about 06 of a Bjorn B. What does that mean? No, I'm 160. I do not hit my head a lot. It's a good thing. But I think that's the only plus on this one. So there you go, Chizzy Boy and Erst. That would look hilarious on a photograph. But can I make that joke? I met Guard, CCP Guard, 2 years ago in Berlin. Bjorn is 193. Holy shit, that's a lot. That is very, very high for a person. Dang. Oh, that photo is gonna be fun as well if we ever meet on an Eve occasion. Big, tall Bjorn and small Erst. Dang. Yeah, 160 is not that tall at all, Bjorn. That's a relic site. Let's jump. But see, you know, to do streaming, you don't need to be tall. You just have to angle your camera correctly, and everybody's gonna believe you're tall. So, not that it matters. I think, at least, I hope. Hidden for Lauren. Okay, there's. Oh wait, I was here before Guristas. Okay. Actually, backtracking so I can go into the other pipe there. Good point. Good point. Oh, good. 170 is not that tall either. No, not really. We're all kind of small in our family. Bjorn Gotchka is 180 and he thinks that also he is not really tall. Do you want to make me feel bad, Bjorn? What the hell? You know, we're all playing Eve. You should all appreciate a small signature. Cheers. CCP Guard made you feel like a giant? There you go. 182 and short in your family? Oh wow, emotional. Those must be giants. Erst can sick tank IRL. I totally can. This is a very good property if you know, have to deal with Miss Moses from Streamfleet. It's good to have a small signature. You can escape easier. There's a refuge. Let's see if it's contested or not. Kirby is 197. He always has trouble with his height. You know, I don't have a point of reference. I couldn't tell. I don't know. This topic is literally above me. Mr. 6 is 198. Holy crap. I would feel so small among everybody there. Crap. See, that's why I'm not going anywhere. I don't like to go outside. There's just tall people. 180 with Cheetah. Average. You got it. Well played. Alright. Refuge is not contested, and there's 2 signatures I should probably take care of. Right now, I wonder what these sphere sizes mean in highsec here. In drone space, if you see a little sphere like that, it is a ghost site. Almost every time. Your Mr. 6 is short in his family with the 198. Holy crap. Did I? No, I didn't scan this yet. Oh my gosh. That scan was bad though. Kirby says, just imagine almost always getting a little stool for a girl to kiss you, or either lift her up or break your back to kiss her. Holy crap. That sounds, yeah, that sounds like a problem there. Got some metal scraps, that's nice. Doomzoomer, what's up? What's your height, Doomzoomer? Or did you share already and I missed it? They do make... Ooh, look at that. We got another scout outpost escalation. Nice. That's the one with the 300 million module. Where did it spawn though? Let that be in low sec this time. It's not. 9 jumps. Okay, I'm gonna run this, and then we'll... Oh, Gila arriving just after I got the escalation. I do feel so bad. Let's see, what's my route? Let's run that... Oh, whoa. Okay, we're going low sec again. That doesn't matter though. Let's do this. One last shot. Are we gonna be space rich after this? I do know what happens no matter what. We will do a giveaway once we are finished with this scout outpost. We just got... Your wife is 155. Whoa, that's quite a difference, Mr. Six. How do you work with that one? Gabor says hi, 194. That's how we should start our streams, guys. You come in here and you say hi and tell me your height. Every time. It's gonna make me feel bad every time. Hashtag poor Earth, yeah. Is there anybody smaller than I am here in chat? Can you help me out there? For just a sec, for a moment. You have been together 25 years, so it works. You have seen each other already, Mr. Six. Sorry, that was a dumb joke right there. What is 69 inches? That's a lot. Urschlag is depressed Schlag now. Dang. Where's Miss Moses when you need her? I think Moses is around about that height, right? How small is small? Smaller than 160. I'm taking millimeters here if you feel like it's gonna be fine. Floor by Durby. Okay, floor by Durby is close. Not helping yet though. Knock knock, you didn't get the mission there. Not what I asked for. Cheers. Are the other parts compensating for the... That's a question, you know. Only the internet can ask, right? Cheers. I'm not gonna comment on that. Yeah, everybody's pretty tall. Dang. Squinny says he was inspired to go hunt escalations for the first time. Alter the strat fit, and you got an escalation on your first sight, Squinny. Cheers. What's happening here? Shit, am I in low sec? Oh yeah, I'm in low sec. That's what's happening here. Ishtar and Anosis beating the shit out of each other, apparently. Let's move on. There is a Guristas Kestrel. What? What is that? It's a diamond rat? It must be Suetonia. Suetonia joined Guristas, right? Oh, where is it? It's over there. Can we kill this? It's probably a bad idea, isn't it? You act like you've not seen... I have seen diamond rats, but not like... Guristas. Oh wait, is there a fob in... Oh, this is a fob... Is this fob stuff, right? Really bad idea? I mean, I have a high kinetic resistance. You'll get more Guristas drop on you. What about if I align and just warp off quickly if that thing is a problem? Super hard to kill. I mean, it has a shitload of resistances, right? How much bounty is that? Don't even attack NPCs that aren't diamonds around diamonds. They don't like it either. Oh, they're gonna help or what? You don't believe attacking a solo freak should call in more? Okay, so here's what I do. I'm gonna drop my loot, right? And then we'll check what happens if we shoot that guy. I mean, I should be pretty quick, actually. It's just one guy, guys. It's a frigate. I can align, and if I see a problem there, I'll just warp off instantly. So I don't see where the problem is. First is gonna die in 3-2. No. Hello? Ah, docking request denied. I get it. All right. Interesting. Let's dock up here. Put the loot. we'll check what happens. It's one kestrel. I mean, I will lock it up. I will align to the gate. I will send my drones. If there's anything else on grid, I will just go. And I will make sure I'm out of range of this guy doing anything silly to my micro or to my warp capability. Yeah, fair enough. Hello, Ogomu. We will use Tech 2 drones, Vespas. I don't need them anyway, so it's gonna be fine. I've never done that. It's the first time I do this. Outside of a fob, that is. Alright. For science, what happens? And am I good enough to walk away from this unscathed? Let's repair the drone here. Hello, Gomu. Good afternoon. So, there's an overtanked ship in Urschlag chat for the 4 out of 10s. Whoa, a Drake Navy issue. That buddy doesn't look like he's gonna align quickly. Nah, not really. Holy shit, that's such a slow ship. Let's go warp to here at, I don't know, 50. You'll probably ventilate your hull, will I? Yeah, maybe it will not end well, but, you know, for science. You know, there's things in EVE, if you have never done them, you just have to do them once. Or watch somebody doing it, and then learn from their mistake. Welcome, everybody. What happens if we hit that little guy there? Let's get a bit closer. Afterburner on. I'll turn on my shield booster already. I don't think close enough for locking it up yet. Nope, I'm not, but there we go. So I will get in a range slightly. Where's the gate? We will align. Oh, actually, wait, that's a bad idea. Where's the gate? Oh no, it's fine. It's actually fine. It's perfectly fine. There's the gate. There's the guy. Turn off the afterburner. Let's launch the drones. Are we ready, guys? Oh, that guy's closing in. Watch D-scan. Oh yeah, D-scan could probably be helpful. Wait, 1 sec. I may have kind of deactivated... oh no. Oh, wow. Shit, that's a lot. Even within 1 AU. Okay. Actually, I want to turn on my afterburner here as well, and I want to get that shitty auto tracking out of the way. And are we good? I'm a bit close. I want to get a little bit further away there. What do you mean by F? I'm nowhere. Oh, my drones are fighting. Why are my drones fighting? I didn't do anything. I sent them now because they started, and then. Oh shit, I sent the Kaldari Navy Vespas, in fact. There's nothing bad happening right now. Other than the guy shooting my drones. Turn off this. I don't no longer have it locked because I'm out of range, but... What were you talking about, guys? Nothing happens here. So far. Nah. This is fine. It's gonna take ages though. It probably has reps like... There is no tomorrow. Let's actually approach there. I want to be closer. Did he pop? No, he popped. He didn't pop yet. Wait, did he pop? My drones are disengaging. Oh, I'm too far away. I'm an idiot. I'm gonna go closer now. We're saying F to end of the poops our way. Whoa! Whoa! He warped away. He warped at 500? How can he... Oh, he had a safe spot. Oh shit, he's warping back. Did I just make a mistake? Oh, he's warping back on top of me. That fucker. Do not have it scramble shit or whatnot, sir. Do not do that to me. No, he doesn't. He actually does not. Oof. I was a bit scared there for a second. You think it's Suetonia? It's probably Suetonia. I feel good about this though, so whatever. This is PvP, right? But he's about to go down. I just hope... Wait, let's align. What happens if he goes down? Nope. No, guys. What were you talking about? Nothing happened. I'm not gonna say the word, guys. I'll just think about what you are. Only the Holer spawner responds fleet. There we go. Diamond loot. No, there's no loot. There's a wreck, but that's it. Okay, let's move on. Good job, right? We killed the frigate. We didn't die. Proud of myself. So one more escalation. Come on, 6 jumps, 4 through low, and we will be there. Good fight indeed, Grixa. If that was Suetonia, he's gonna be pissed now. I wonder if I would have scrambled this guy or disrupted, would he have been able to warp to his ping or not? Are diamond rats affected by your E-war or are they not? I have no idea. What was the bounty? 48,000 ISK. Oh, the top. 48,000. It was worth it. They improved game visuals? They constantly do that on Grixa. The game looks absolutely stunning. Let's decloak. You didn't play since 2018? I mean, they improved the gate visuals, Grixa, for example. As you can see. The animation and stuff. You got an escalation with your second side as well, Squinny. Stop talking now, you're making me jealous there. That's not okay. Bizarre Monkey has to run the game in potato mode, so it does not look amazing to him. Dang, that's sad. Okay, Squinny, thanks. Don't tell me if you get a 300 million boost invuln. That's... There's one thing I don't want to know, it's that one. Keep it to yourself. Cheers. Hello, Freddy. The Bean. How's it going? You're waving a lot, sir. You're still waving. Freddy is in a loop. Bizarre Monkey has an i7 processor, but about 4 generations old. Yeah, i7s, they're there for a long time. Freddy, I recommend you either say something different or break the loop. It's getting a little bit weird for you, I must say, right? Hello, Sautés. How's it going, Devon? Freddy, now it does binary. Wait, can I read this? What character set are we talking there, Freddy? Help me out. UTF-8. Is it LSB or MSB? Don't fuck with me, Freddy. Don't forget to repair Brian. I don't think... I think I already repaired. Kinda did. Freddy the Bean. Cheers. See? There you don't want to go binary on me, Freddy. LSB, least significant bit, or most significant bit, would be MSB. Is it LSB or MSB first? Binary is serious business. Shida, I do agree. Are you drinking wine there? I think that was low sec, wasn't it? Yeah. No, wait. One more? Yeah, still in low sec. One more jump. It's a bit unfortunate I couldn't show off how to run the escalation in low. We didn't get any in low. All of them spawned in high. So we'll probably have to do this again, but it will be an upgraded fit in terms of, well, not it's going to be cheaper, but it will be more efficient because I know I can lose some tank and invest a little bit more in drone tracking and speed, which will make this more ISK per hour in general. Hello, where's? I did say that hi already, right? That hello. So serious that it's not even time for what are vowels? Oh, sorry, that's what's the German word for that? I think I know what you mean. Did you get the loot from the station? No. I will usually, if there's a lot of occasions I drop loot somewhere with other tunes as well, and I have my blockade runner, which once in a while circles around and gets all that stuff. So it's fine. There's no need for me to track back now. Hello, Kevin, M1. Greetings to you. Alright, escalation. Let's do it. This one has to be the big one. Vowels are vocale. There we go, thanks. I'm so bad with language theory, I don't even know the terminology. Hello, Sierra Charlie. Greetings. I did say that. I said we will do a giveaway once the escalation here is run. Then we got distracted by that one diamond rat where everybody thought I will die to, which I didn't. That's a recap of the last half hour. I did not say that, Strawman. The Finnish word is much the same as German. With the vocale, you mean? I see. Okay, so this is what we have to clean up, and then we can go through, beat up the gate, get some loot. So let's do just that. Vespus, maybe. Yeah, I know what vocale are, I just didn't know the term in English for it. Bizarre Monkey. My English vocabulary is not as amazing. So let's pay attention. Which drone? Drone number 3 finishes first. Number 2 is next. So I can reassign 3. I can reassign 2. Now I lost track because I didn't pay attention enough. Alright. Let's lock up some targets though. Send this guy. This guy. That is not a standard, like... Oh wait, umlaut are not part of a standard character set anyway. I wish everybody would stick to, you know, the first 127 characters of the ASCII chart. That would be so much easier in software. But since we have UTF-8, it's fine. No worries, we can deal with it. Sorry. What language is that from, Fidgetus? UTF-8 is godsend? Yeah, it is. Danish. Alright. My drones are getting a little bit hit, but that's fine. Do you have these things on your keyboard? Fidgetus? Or... by the way, I wonder how a Chinese keyboard looks like. Isn't it like they have a lot of characters? As in, you know, it's not really characters, it's kind of more like, I don't know, pictures with meaning. Danish is a pastry, not a language. Cheers, emotional, you know, priorities, right? Okay, plunder, and we are good. Next up, I will use my wasps. Tech 2, that is, come on. Send them to 1 target each. There we go. Why is number 1 not fighting? There we go. Sumptuous, you got your main account back, congrats. How much skill points do you have there? You can't order your keyboard from the US, Fidgetus. I don't think you can order a Swiss keyboard from the US either. That doesn't make sense. There's two kinds of Oriental keyboards. You can write the sound or build the characters by parts called radicals. Okay, wow. That's very interesting, Oketsky. Didn't know that. CZ Data. Data, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. We have Amazon, you can get everything. Good point, kid. Fidgetus says when he ordered his Corsair, he had to make sure they had a Danish version of it. I mean, worst case scenario, you know, the Swiss version of the kind of a keyboard is almost or very close to the German version, obviously. So it's not much of a difference. I think I have a German keyboard actually. Do I?
You do that one more time,
I'm not sure actually. Is a German keyboard supposed to have a sharp S or not? Because I don't have a sharp S here. Maybe I don't have a German keyboard. I don't know. Thanks for the follow, Edges. Welcome to the channel. The Swiss keyboard is just twice the price of the German one. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so you do have the sharp S on a German keyboard. I don't have it here, so I guess I have a Swiss keyboard. Huh, looks like it, apparently. The US keyboard is just weird? Why would he say that? Right off the 0 key is the S key. Yeah, I don't have that. On right to my 0, I have like the question mark and the quote, and this quote which is a little bit angled. I'm not sure how to call that. It's funny how English keyboards differ. So if I have a US keyboard, a Z or not C, Z. You're calling it Z or C? I'm not sure. You know this, the last letter from the alphabet, that guy, and Y are actually exchanged the other way around. Weird. Where am I? Oh yeah, sorry. I'm in a scout outpost. Z is Canadian. Okay, so C is English, right? Let's get the loot here. Well, 600k. Not hilarious, but still. Let's get it. Big loot potentially coming in the next stage. Wish me luck. This is the last site. It has to be good, and we will do a little giveaway at the end as well. So Z is English, Z is US. Bitter monkey in the face. German keyboards are QWERTZ indeed. Some choose. Probably because we use Z more often. Or I don't know. There must be a reason for it. Okay. I think I'm locking up the wrong guy here. Yeah. Let's start moving to the telescope. And we want to launch the Navy Wasps for more HP. Imagine if we had a standard. No, there's no such thing. We need to be different, right? That's the prime objective. We have to kind of have our own identity. We want to have our letters where we want, not with a standard. Let's begin with introducing the metric system everywhere. You know, it's fine with me. If you measure in clowns. We haven't talked about this quite in a while, right? So again, I don't really care if you're using imperial or whatnot system. You can measure in clowns as long as you can tell me how to calculate or how to translate this in the metric system, we're fine. But the corporation I kind of launched for, you know, no taxes is called We Measure in Clowns for reasons. related to this topic. How can you measure something in a foot? Sorry, I mean, is there a standard foot size? Are you having the same size of a foot? How did is there, you know, with the kilogram and the metric system, we have something like the original kilogram, the original meter or something. In the imperial system, do you have the original foot or something somewhere, or how do you do that? Sorry. I totally mean to be an ass right now, so deal with it. Oh my god, that wasp got hit a lot. But we're almost done here. The foot size changes when they vote for a new leader. Whoa, okay. Oh man. 1 kilogram of water is 1 cubic decimeter of water. Metric is better for science. It's you know, as long as you know what kind of system you're talking about, it's fine. And you have to, for me to understand it, to give me the translation to metric, right? Hello? No? Okay. Where's the loot? There. Yay! We did it, guys. Shit. I actually got the one. Crap. I was first, Squinny. I was first. Just wanna make that clear. Got it. Took me 5 or 6? 6, I think. Did I get the drones back? Yeah, I did. Spicy. So this is why you run the sites. I was running since I started, and you know, thanks to this drop plus the other 100 I got along the way, I'm at like half a bill within 3.5 hours. That's okay. And it's not, you don't need, you know, any exciting stuff. You can do everything in highsec. And with this fit here, if it spawns in low, the escalation I'm talking, you can also go there. Very low a line, you have a cloak, you shouldn't get caught. It should work nicely. And it is over tanked right now, so you can even scale down and make it a bit cheaper if you want it. I will do so to get kind of the bare minimum fit, which doesn't require too much piloting skills. And we will post that one. I think we can with this ship can get down to 250 maybe mil, around about that. Discarded got a Pitham B and a Pitham C type invuln in highsec escalations in 1 day. The next 6 days he didn't get anything. That's just the way it works, right? With escalation there, with combat exploration, that is, or exploration in general. That was a scout outpost. Knock knock. You can scan these down. They are not very like likely to be found scanning it down as a signature, but you can also spawn them by running refuge sites as well as hideaways. And I'll just go back to Cheetah and then we will do a giveaway. And what better to give away than just this module? So we will give away a Pitham C type adaptive invulnerability field, which is around about 390 mil or something. It's a really good module. I think I use at least one of these on the Gilas I run in the Abyss, if I'm not mistaken. It's interesting to have these different systems, Cheetah, right? Scout escalations can happen from Guristas, hideaway, and refuge. The higher one can come from dens, yes. The 5 out of 10 comes from dens, and that one can drop a B type, but it's much harder to run, so you will not just take like, I don't know, 7 or 10 minutes to run the site. You will probably stay there for half an hour, or maybe even more. I'm not sure. How long does a 5 out of 10 take? It's 2 stages only, or also, right? Haven't run them in quite a while, actually, and they will very, very unlikely spawn in low in highsec. You can be super lucky to have a 5 out of 10 in high, but it's extremely unlikely. Normally, totally. I just blacked out. Shit, I don't know what. Okay, forget what I started. I don't remember what I started saying. We are going to Cheetah do a giveaway. That's what I'm good at. So let's do that. Markos asking for an alpha fit for the Abyss. Does somebody have the CCP page with kind of starter fits for Abyssals ready? I remember that was a nice introduction there. It's not going to be easy, and you may not want to do that on a day 1 alpha. You want to have a bit more skill points there to make it safe. But I would say in general, I mean, if you have the ISK, just go for a Gila, no matter what. In a tier 1 you shouldn't really lose it if you do not approach battleships head on. And there's the link. Thanks a lot for that, Bizarre Monkey. That's kind of where you want to start with. And they are super cheap as well, so Gila does everything, that's correct. Doesn't Fonsui have a day 1 Caracals from the Abyss? Totally, he does. Not sure if it's Alpha or Omega though, Jiswang. I think it's Alpha as well. Alright, let's insta-dock here, bring that invuln home. Can you believe that this module is worth way more than my ship? This is so cool. What sites shouldn't I do with your Stratios fit? So this Stratios fit is specifically crafted for refuge sites, hideaways, and the 4 out of 10 escalations. I didn't test this with any other thing, comfy, and it is exactly what you want to do. You want to stay in highsec, go from highsec system to highsec system, run all the refuge sites, hideaways, collect escalations. Yesterday I was running like 90 minutes and I got 3 escalations. Today we got another 3, if I'm not mistaken, during the stream, and I run these. So the Stratios I'm using for the only reason that if this thing spawn in low sec, it's going to be quite safe with a covered cloak. To get there, run the site and kind of go back. That's why the Stratios. If you just want to run these things in high sec, you might want to go for a jackdaw, but that's obviously a bit less accessible skill wise. The Stratios is just a super versatile platform and it looks cool, and it's fairly efficient, I must say, in what we have done today. Okay, so giveaway 1 Pitham C-type invuln. I sourced myself. Thanks for the follow. Comfy Toast, welcome to the channel. Is gonna be given away. And again, you know, the reason I'm running this content was actually Fonsui. He came up with a fit. He sent me a fit yesterday or the day before and introduced me to, hey, you could do something like this. And I was like, interesting. I'm gonna kind of, you know, modify your fit. Gonna fuck around with it. I did that, and I came up with something, I believe, very nimble, agile, and super efficient as well. And we can even push it a bit harder next time. But now it is giveaway time. Let's find the right panel. There it is, exclamation mark, raffle. The winner will get the C-type. Contracted over in Cheetah. Wouldn't it be better with armor tank? The thing is, with an armor tank, Rimpy Snitch, you are probably sacrificing some drone damage amplifiers because, you know, armor tank kind of goes into lows. Not so sure about that. And with an armor tank, if you use your rakes for an armor tank, it's also going to be kind of difficult to do speed tanking since, you know, armor rakes are slowing you down. So I really like the shield version here. It's kind of passive for the resists, and the rest, well, there's just a shield booster to top you off a little bit. And that ship here is totally over tanked. We learned that today. We can get away with probably 60% of the tank I brought today. It was going to be enough to run these sites. Alright, let's see who is streaming right now. We have well, Marquis is on. You will find your way over there. He does Sister Vive today, apparently.
You do that one more time,
Oh, yeah, there's a new streamer I was made aware of 2 days ago or something. We will go there. C Bias, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Now let's draw. Wait, I want to first kind of log in at that raid we are going to run in just a moment. So it's a new player and a new streamer, if I'm not mistaken. So be kind. Well, I mean, you are. Raid. I will draw in a sec. The winner of the C type is whoever survives. Best of luck. And it is Oketsky. Congrats, Oketsky. Well played. Are they still online? Who? Kals. I'm confused. Oketsky, what's your in-game name? You get the C-type. And you even know where it comes from, Oketsky. It was my blood, sweat and tears that made your giveaway possible there. Stick cheese. You didn't win this this time. Oketsky, it is IGN, by the way. Are you going to send us a raid to an offline player? I don't think so. Is he offline? No, he is kicking and streaming. No worries. This time I got it, I believe. Alright, there's the in-game name, and here's that contract going to Oketsky's tune with the Python C type. Congrats. Okay, that's it. The stream is going to conclude, guys. Thanks a lot for the support today. The subs, the resubs, the follows, and just hanging out. There is a YouTube. It's kind of new-ish. We have a couple of previous streams there with table of contents, which could be interesting. If you're looking for something in particular, a site or a situation, you have easy access to that without watching the whole thing. Yeah, check that out. There's a Discord as well. Everybody's welcome. Keep it civil as usual, and I hope we will see us next time, which could be as early as tomorrow if nothing kind of goes sideways. You never know, you know, with twins. Who knows? We'll see. That's it, guys. Take care, fly safe, and see you next time. Bye-bye.
This concludes our broadcast day.
Hold you.